We weren't on the hard camera yet. So, welcome everyone. Episode 27, Menace and the Man.
Episode 27, Menace and the Man.
Dennis the Menace Bermudez.
That's me.
Stan the Man here.
Yep, that's you.
What do you want to do today, Dennis?
What we try to do every day, Stan. Try and take over the world.
Try and take over the world. I like that.
Did you watch Pinky and the Brain growing up?
No, but I know the song.
What?
I know the song.
Pinky
I didn't watch
and the Brain.
Brain. I remember that shit. It is not letting me view what we are doing here. But it is saying that it's recording, so.
What do you mean? Go to, because press that little icon up there.
Which one?
This one.
I clicked that.
Go to channel. That's you watching, my dude. That's you watching live.
Oh, there you go.
We're live on Twitch.
We were going to open the show with Justin Gaethje, but I don't think Justin Gaethje responds to text messages, so let's just give him a call and see what happens.
Yeah, run it. So right now, in the title, well, if we get him on, then we put that in the title.
I don't even have anything. Hello? Justin?
Yep.
Oh, give me 1 second. We're working with some technical difficulties here.
Yeah, a bunch of rookies over here.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Justin Gaethje, welcome to Menace and the Man.
What's up, boys?
What's up, dude?
The most violent lightweight in the game, right?
Fuck, I just have so much fun. I had the most fun out of everybody, probably.
Have you heard anything? They got anything booked for you now?
No, I haven't heard anything.
What, are you just waiting for the winner of that Cowboy Iaquinta fight?
I hope not.
Oh, why, you think you're going above that?
Fucking shoot for the stars or shoot for the moon or wherever the fuck the saying is.
Oh, I like that. So what did we catch you in the middle of?
Nothing. Just chilling.
Ooh, we like that. So we got you for a little bit.
Yeah, we going bro sesh right now, dude.
Have you ever met Dennis before?
I think in passing.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, we've never officially touched hands.
No, yeah, maybe we've been in the same area, but I don't think I've ever been introduced to him.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the first time you guys are having, or second time you guys are having a conversation.
I'm really feeling something between him and I.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why? Because you guys are both like go after it fighters.
Well, I mean, him a little more than me, but.
He's got a little more power than you. You're a pretty violent dude.
Yeah, he's stronger.
Yeah. You were a pretty violent dude.
I just like getting punched maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Menace liked getting hit too.
Hang on, no chance do I like getting hit.
You didn't like it, but
I fucking accept it like a champion, but and I don't shy away from it. It doesn't change the game plan.
That's like even your last fight, Menace. Have you ever watched Menace fight before?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Your last one, when the guy dropped you, that's when I sat back and was like, oh, he's probably gonna win this, because you have like 6 fights where it was like he got dropped in the first round, and then the guy kind of, if you don't finish Menace, he's going to come back that second and third round and own the dude.
Yeah. So, Gaethje, before you got in the UFC, you fought, what's the guy? We had him on the show. I'm drawing a blank right now. The dude with the...
Nick Newell.
Nick Newell with the one arm.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts going into that fight?
That was a tough one, man. I was pretty emotional, like the whole camp, just because I didn't necessarily want to beat him up, but I knew what I would do once I was in there.
Right.
So... Because it was hard, but man, once the fight started, fuck, it was game on. That dude's tough. He's 14-1 for a reason.
Yeah, because he tried out for the Ultimate Fighter, the 155s, I think season 12, the same season I did, and I remember seeing him around the hotel and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, like word on the street, this dude's badass. But the thing is, if I lose to a guy that only has one arm, then I should retire. But the thing is, it's like. He doesn't put a glove on that arm, right? It's like you're getting hit with a bone.
No.
It's an elbow.
Yeah, it's an elbow. We talked about it when you had him on the show. He hit the guy with the spinning back nub at one point, like caught him clean.
Yeah, it's an elbow.
But that's a tough one, man. Like, I mean, like, Yo, Justin,
You're allowed to elbow him.
Yeah, my dad is fucking, he gives it to you straight. So if I lost to a guy that had half of an arm, he'd be like, Dennis, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you suck. I'd be like, shit. It's like losing to like a girl.
Oh,
like,
if you watch him, though,
hey.
he's a fucking killer.
I know that. I know
as
that.
Much as it's easy to say that, it's not true. With him,
I know.
Like,
well, the thing is,
and probably on the bigger scale, it's probably true. But
do you think he's at an advantage or disadvantage?
He's still fighting, dude. Oh, definitely. I mean, it's not an advantage. It's a small advantage in certain circumstances,
right?
But it's mostly a disadvantage.
It's situational.
When he locks in, the Darce choke, there's no arm.
There's no hand to grab. Yeah.
Oh.
There's no hand to fight.
And
that's
also, one theory is maybe he has a little more
grab
muscle.
Your neck. Oh, if he had his arm, he'd be a 170 pounder.
Yeah. So at 155, he's a little bigger. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He's big.
Well, he's got pretty skinny legs.
He's strong as shit.
He's lanky. He's lankier than he appears. Like,
Yeah.
when you see him, he's like.
No, hang on. I don't want you guys to get confused. I'm a big Nick Newell fan. I think he's pretty dope. I think he's got a great story. Everything. But the thing is, like, I ran it through my head, like earlier in my career, and I was like, man, I would feel like a real.
He might be trying to pull you out of retirement here pretty soon.
Yeah, that's the route we're going. So he's a fan of the show. We've had him on before. We're gonna have Nick on again. I know he just booked a fight. I think he's fighting CES May 31st.
Yeah.
Yep.
But let's get back to Justin Gaethje. You just that vicious knockout of James Vick, and then you smoked Edson Barboza in that next one. So what's next? You thinking Khabib? Like, do you think you're gonna get the winner of maybe Khabib, Dustin Poirier?
I got to put myself in position to fight the winner of that, and the only way to do that is to fight. The 100% sure way is through Conor, and then another good route is through Tony. So I want Tony or Conor.
Oh, Tony, you said.
Yeah.
They're both ranked ahead of me in the rankings. So I mean, if they're not gonna fight, I don't know. They're not gonna take him out of the rankings, but I don't know.
I feel like you're that guy because of the way you fight. They'll give you the title shot. Like, they'll skip some other guys. Like, I think they would put that on. You don't think that?
Yeah, no, I think so. He's very marketable.
Very marketable, and just his style.
I think so, but I think by September 7th, like, Conor can jump in whenever he wants. He can fight anybody. He could jump in and fight the winner of Cowboy and Al, then win, and he would get a title shot.
Conor's not looking at you to come back to fight. I wouldn't think.
Well, I think he has to.
You think the road back for Conor is through Justin Gaethje?
I think that's the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because didn't you say you want to fight in Ireland, right, against him?
That would be awesome. I just need that chaos in my life, but I don't think that's actually possible. But that would be awesome. I want to do that. I want to do Khabib in Russia. Can you imagine?
Yeah. So that hypes you up, man, right?
As long as I can remember, it will be an awesome memory.
Yeah, you would rather fight in someone else's hometown than your own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to travel.
I remember
free trips on the UFC across the ocean. I'm in.
Do you parlay those into like a little like vacation?
I've never fought overseas or in any other country.
Oh yeah, all your fights been in the U.S. so far, right?
Yeah.
Because I know fighters that they're fighting in Australia. They'll buy their flights already paid for by the UFC. They just tell the UFC, hey, fly me back a week later than after the fight, and then they fly their lady out, and then it's only one flight versus having to pay for 2 flights. They chill out. But the thing is, for me, I'm there to take care of business. I can't be like, you know what? After this fight, I'm gonna do this. Like, nah, man, I'm fucking zoomed in.
Yeah.
I think I would make it an option. I always stay. I usually stay as long as my family stays. They stay 1 or 2 days, so I always figure that.
Nice.
I mean, you figure that out like 6 weeks out. So just get it planned out, and then it's not even an issue once it gets there.
So you say family. What are you working with? You got kids? You got a wife?
No, I'm talking about my parents, my brothers, my sisters. I don't have a girl. I don't have. No kids. I got a dog.
Oh, okay. So you're living that fighter lifestyle.
I'm
single.
chilling. Yeah. I just broke up with my girl not too long ago.
Hey, you got no time for women. Right, you got no time for women.
Me too, dude.
Good time.
So what's Justin Gaethje doing in his single life? Is he slaying tail, or is he just being single, staying home playing video games? What are you doing in your spare time?
Fuck.
How deep's the roster?
What's that?
How deep's the roster?
No.
No roster.
I got time for that. That shit, I mean, no, it takes too much energy, dude. As much as I would love to go out there and just go out every night. I
Well,
have a mission right now.
right.
Hopefully, my next fight's Tony or Conor.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of running,
Okay.
trying not to get too fat, playing a lot of golf, snowboarding, and
All
training.
right. Okay.
Oh my God! I mean, him versus Conor is amazing, but him versus Tony is like, take my fucking money, right? That's
I think
a
both of
crazy
them.
fight.
I think both of them.
That's-
Oh, of
that's
course,
a-
anyone versus Conor is the money fight, but like him versus Tony is like, that's like the epitome of a fighter right there. Both of those guys.
Yeah. Justin, do you follow like a lot of other fighters and you're very attentive of the sport, or are you just like, man, I just do me. I just worry about myself?
Yeah, I'm a fan of MMA. I don't follow them like on social media necessarily,
Right,
like
right.
their personal life, but I follow definitely the fighting.
Right. When headlines pop up, you check it in. You look into it a little bit if it's
Yeah.
interesting.
No,
Got
I
it.
watch all the fights.
Yeah.
Who's Justin Gaethje's favorite fighter?
I gotta go with Max Holloway probably.
Ooh, you know who has a win over Max Holloway?
Yeah.
I know a guy who has a win over Max Holloway. His name's Dennis Bermudez.
Nice.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Back
Crazy fucking sport.
Oh, crazy sport. It was one of those back and forth fights. Could have went either way, but then like, if it would have went 5 rounds that day, Max would have been in some serious trouble.
Yeah. I fight up.
Yeah.
I fight uphill.
Yeah. A lot like Justin
Fucking
Gaethje, I think,
man,
too.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah. The third round when the guy's feeling a little sorry for himself, you're like, I don't care. I'll die right now.
Now,
Yeah, someone's got to go.
now, you grew up in Colorado?
No, I grew up in Arizona, in a small town. In like southeastern Arizona,
So
Safford.
Colorado's a lot colder than Arizona, right, man?
Yeah, I love it. I love the seasons.
Oh, right. You didn't get that in Arizona.
No, we don't have seasons.
Now, are you at altitude in Colorado?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Denver, so we're a mile high, 5280.
Now, what's Arizona? Arizona's not. Is that?
Oh, where I
elevated?
live, I mean, northern Arizona's got. I mean, that's where the Rockies run down, with Arizona. But where I live, it's like 1800.
All right, so not much.
And then my homie Pat was out there training for a little bit with you, right? Pat Cummings?
Yeah, he was here for like a year.
Yeah. And then what he went there with that who's that like wrestling coach he kind of
Neil Melanson?
Neil, right?
Yeah.
And then Neil rolled
Yep.
so
Catch
Pat
wrestler.
yeah.
Why, you work with Neil Melanson as well?
Me?
Yeah.
No, he came out here and he was one of the coaches at one of the gyms I worked out at.
You work with
Pat
Trevor.
was there.
You work with Whitman,
Yeah, I
right?
work with Trevor. Trevor for striking, and then my coach Ben Charrington for wrestling. And I train at the Elevation Fight Team here in Denver.
Oh, nice. And now you're getting some working with Rose Namajunas as well, right? I saw that one video where you were sparring her and like you weren't looking forward to it, or a clip of something. I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, that was my first workout since my fight.
Now, are you hitting her, or are you just a moving body and kind of a punching bag for her?
I'm there to I'm there to push her, man.
Oh, so you're hitting her with some shots.
I'm there to push her. I'm there to try to not break her. I mean,
Right. He's not
I'm getting her ready for a fight in Brazil.
Now, is she
under
throwing
extreme
full
pressure.
shots at you? Like, is she ever rocking you?
Yeah.
Is she hitting you hard?
Yeah. You can only spar with Rose a certain amount of time until she's trying to fuck you up.
Right.
Oh, shit. She
Like,
seems like a feisty
Maybe
woman.
like 3 or 4 minutes, and then she's in it. Like there ain't no stopping. So yeah, she's definitely. I mean, she's great. I have a great time.
You ever
I'm
see
a
that?
lot bigger. But as like people, athletes at our level, we have such a great ability to play with. Like I can spar with anybody and let them have fun. Like I'm not saying I do that with Rose, but I'm not going in there and cracking her. I'm trying not to. The last thing I'm trying to do is hurt her or knock her out.
Right.
But I'm trying to put punches in her face, just
Right.
like a real fight.
You're trying to give her work, man. You're trying to give her good
Yeah,
look,
I mean,
good work.
Jessica Andrade doesn't hit. Jessica Andrade doesn't hit necessarily like any female off the street.
Yeah.
So I gotta go in there and I gotta make it look like a real fight.
A lot of people say she's the female Lineker.
Oh, yeah. What's her name? Andrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you saw that fight this weekend, right?
No.
Yeah.
Andrade Sanhagen beat
Yeah.
him. He beat him with basically like the strategy Rose could use to beat Andrade.
Just
movement, in and out, just mixing up your strikes.
point fighting.
Yeah.
What else is gonna happen? Except she doesn't hit like a point fighter.
Oh yeah, Rose got some power for that 115-pound division.
But Jessica's no joke. She's a little pit bull, man. She's got a big heart, so it's gonna be a tough fight. But Rose is ready.
Oh yeah, she's training with Justin Gaethje, so I think she's
training
gonna
with
be
Trevor Whitman.
Yeah, Trevor Whitman, Justin Gaethje. That's what I was gonna say. You ever see that one video where she punches Pat Barry in his sleep?
Yeah.
And rocks his whole shit, and he's like,
when I saw that, I was like, damn. And the thing is, there was no remorse.
No remorse.
She was just like, yeah, like, fuck you. This is for the gram.
Special kind of violence to do this. She's got it, man.
Yeah. I love her I love her stone cold when she comes out.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorites when she's at the fights and they'll show all the fighters smiling and then like zoom in on her and she's just like ice grilling the camera like stone cold. You ever see those? Oh, I love that.
Yeah, man. She's it's just crazy. Her ability to overcome her own fears. It's cool to watch. Still be close to and understand what's going on and see her do it.
So you started snowboarding since you've been in Colorado. That's what you do in your free time?
I had to wait. I had to wait till I was done with wrestling. So I came here in 2007, 2008, and I started snowboarding in like 2013.
Okay. Hang on. I've never been snowboarding ever once, and I live
Me neither.
25 minutes from Hunter Mountain up here in New York. So when I tell people that, they're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
your excuse.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I know myself. And I'm an extremist, so I know, put me on that snow, and let's say I'm with you, Justin, like, you get a little crazy, guess who's getting crazy right behind you?
Oh, my God, you two nut jobs.
Even though it's my first time.
Yeah, I'm sure you two.
The key to snowboarding is being great at falling, man. If you grappled your whole life, you'll be fine.
Ah, okay.
Wrestled his whole life, yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of homies, like, yeah, I almost died. Ryan LaFleur, Ryan LaFleur, he fought 170. He hit a tree at like I don't know how fast, and like he said he almost
died. He emergency airlifted.
Yeah,
and shit.
he like bursted his spleen or some shit like that.
Yeah, his knees hit his chest and he got fucked up.
Jesus,
some crazy.
I've done my fair share of very, very stupid things on the mountain.
Yeah, so I think that's why I don't snowboard, is because I know I'll fucking murder myself.
You'll fuck yourself up.
Yeah, like, hey, that camera rolling? Watch this.
Stan, film this.
Oh, dude, Justin, I know when Jackass came out, you got a camcorder with your homies, and you probably record some stupid shit. No?
Oh yeah, that was perfect age. Perfect age.
Oh
13,
my gosh, dude, I had a homie in Pennsylvania play chicken with a train and like cut it very, 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 very close.
So you saw your friend almost die.
We did, but like none of us budged. Like, whoa, like it was after we got the footage. Like, dude, you almost died.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, now when you have more consequences and you have more like real world experience, you're like, man, that was a bad idea.
Justin, can you give me a stunt you did that was fucking? You could lie to me. It doesn't have to be a real stunt.
A what?
Like a stunt you did growing up when Jackass came out.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I don't even.
Like ding dong ditch or what? What were you doing?
No. We used to probably do jump off the houses onto like fucking tables and shit, stupid stuff.
Like some WWE.
Yeah, just stupid shit.
Yeah, we would do like gainers off box trucks into snowbanks and shit.
Oh my goodness, stupid.
Yeah,
kids.
see, we didn't have no fuck. If we had snow, oh man.
Oh, so yeah, you just had desert in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the summertime, I remember one time we were like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We went up into my one buddy's attic, right? And we were going to shoot cars with a BB gun from the attic, right? And my buddy, so we're like getting everything set up, right? And my one buddy's like, all right, we're done. And we're like, what? What do you mean? He's like, we're done. We're like, what do you mean, dude? He's like, I took a shot and blew out some guy's window. and the guy came up to the house, was like knocking on the door dumb hard. And we're like, we're just hiding the attic. We were like, I don't know, 12. And the guy came up to the house. Oh, you idiot.
I hit the unmute button. We're all good, though.
Oh, man.
You didn't get caught?
Did we get caught?
Yeah.
Of course not.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Menace has apparently, hypothetically, committed a lot of crimes that he got away with throughout his life.
Yep.
What about you, Justin?
Most people do, man. It's a numbers game.
You ever hypothetically break any laws growing up in Arizona?
Fuck, dude, I'm from the country.
Oh, so you broke a lot of laws.
I mean, not the same kind of laws you guys are breaking in the cities, but
Me and Menace aren't breaking laws over here.
we had a lot of bonfires. Down out in the desert by the rivers. That was the most, probably the worst. Out there drinking as kids.
Now, what happened?
Oh, I know exactly what happened. Because I used to do this. Because I'm from upstate New York, right? You guys would build a humongous fire, and then, you won't jump across it. Right?
No, but once the cops show up, that shit's funny to see everybody scram.
Oh, yeah.
What, everybody just fucking break out real quick? Yeah, you can't. In the city, you don't really do that. The cops come, and they let you slowly just walk out as they talk shit to you.
No, not upstate. They like a little chase.
They'll arrest one or two people.
In the country, right? They like a little chase in the country, right, Justin?
Oh, did we lose him?
Dude, what are you doing, Stan?
No, it's not me. It's the phone. Yep, we got you now.
I don't know. Stan's touching things over here.
Someone had their finger on the microphone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I did.
Stan.
I apologize, Justin. You can kick me in the leg next time you see me.
Oh, I'd love that.
Ooh, now I just thought about that. I just had some flashes in my head. Never mind.
Yeah.
Justin. You can kick Dennis.
Well, no, Justin has one of the best kicks in the weight class.
Right up there with Dennis Bermudez. He's got some hard leg kicks.
Well, I'm a different way.
The whole UFC, my friend.
Full UFC, yeah.
I would hang on for video. I would definitely let him kick me once.
I just outkicked Barboza. Who's a better kicker than Barboza?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Well, the thing is, he got those Brazilians, right? They bring the kick up really high and down, like him and Aldo, like a soccer kick, and it looks very, very big, right? And they stop people with it. But your kick isn't your kick's way more hidden, and you stop people with that. So in people's heads, that bigger looking kick is the more effective one, which isn't true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my focus is on when I kick. I really make sure that
their weight's on it.
All the way on it or all the way.
Right.
They can't check.
Right.
Not often are you going to check my kicks.
Yeah. I start.
Not often.
Yeah. Just get him moving backwards and then fucking throw that sucker at the end of the combo.
I like throwing out their jab.
Ooh, there's a lot of weight on that foot.
A lot of weight. There's no way they're checking it.
Yeah.
And their whole leg's gonna absorb the entire energy
and below the knee, right?
That was my first time I've ever kicked below the knee.
Dude, game changer.
Every other time I've ever kicked. From now on, I'll never kick above the knee.
Oh my gosh. Because even when you're sparring with people with shin pads on, right, and you get kicked below the knee, you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like this, I can't step on this correctly.
I don't do that in sparring.
Well, so we would spar against the Tire Showman guys. We would go to Jersey, and they would come. So it was almost like team versus team.
Yeah,
full, let's work, but let's fuck each other up. You know what I mean? This is for keeps.
Fun.
Yeah.
I want to do some sparring like that.
Yeah. So. And it was, afterwards, pat each other on the back, good shit. Go over some shit oh, man, you were doing that. How'd you do that? But, when we were actually there and touched gloves, all right, we're trying to sleep each other. Or, stop the guy from moving, So, and Jimmy Rivera is actually super good at that low calf kick. And I think that's who I actually kind of stole it from a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's super effective. It's impossible to check.
Yeah. And you could throw it from much further away. Because
you're at a way safer distance, and you can't check it. If you check it, if you lift your leg up, all they do is kick your ankle away. There's no checking it.
Because I think, after I fought Jeremy Stevens, my shin was fractured.
You broke your foot. Yeah.
The outside bone.
That kick is crazy effective.
Yeah, and I would like to say that's because he kicked it.
From his low kicks.
Yeah, because he threw a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I usually have a little more pep in my step, and he stopped that pretty quickly. And I used that on Clay Guida. I was hitting him low, and it was, affecting his bounce too.
Yeah, I fucked a lot of people up with the high, on right above the knee on, where the hamstring or whatever quad attaches to the knee. That's where I would usually aim, and that's effective and it stops people. But this the low calf kick is extremely effective.
Oh my gosh! And you don't have to throw it super hard. You just
the only way for them for it not to be effective is them to literally commit 1,000% to a shot, and you have to allow them to beat you there. or they get out of the way. And if they get out of the way, you're in no danger.
Yeah.
So they're fucked.
Now, Justin Gaethje,
So am
how?
I, though, because they can kick me there, too. Barboza started doing the same thing, and they're like, I've never been kicked or kicked somebody there, and it's crazy effective.
How developed are your shins? Like when,
Oh.
for example, like I've kicked dudes in the knee, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it really just depends on the setting at all times, you know, like how much adrenaline's running through your body.
Yeah.
If adrenaline's running through your body, you ain't gonna feel anything.
Right.
But if I'm just messing around at home and I try to kick my buddy when he's not looking, and then I accidentally kick his knee, that shit hurts.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite thing to do at a bar is just leg kick my buddy that's not looking dumb hard in the thigh. And then they look at you like, dude, what the fuck? But there's nothing they can do about it because what are they going to do? Beat me up?
No, we have problems.
Uh.
Are you that friend in your crowd too, Jason? Justin, that likes to just leg kick his friends and
I
bully his
like
buddies?
it when they look. I like it when they're looking at me so I can see the fear in their eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, hang on. You're bigger than
I like
me.
that. I like that.
Well,
But
no,
I
hang
let
on.
them,
They can move. I just
I
put
always let them hit me first. I'll sucker them, I'll pull them in to hit me, and then they're in it.
hang on. I'm talking about at a bar. You just like, hey, dude, go ahead, lay it in there. Good. Yeah, I just nice and easy. Just how like the shin bone, just like you just tap it right to the nice meat of the thigh, and it hurts them so bad.
I've certainly done my fair share of that.
One of the things that I love about Justin Gaethje is like, you don't know he's a wrestler unless you Google him. Like even if you watch his World Series of Fighting fights, his whole career, I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle.
Yeah,
he just throws down every fight.
I wrestle a lot.
Do you in MMA fights? When? Which fights?
Every fight in the clinch.
A type of wrestling, I guess.
Yeah, hand fighting.
Yeah.
I'm just hand fighting and throwing punches at the same time. Shifting my weight, push pull game. The same thing that wrestling is. The base, the foundation of wrestling is push pull. If I push you, you push back. If I pull, you're gonna pull back, and that's the game I play the whole time.
From reaction to reaction.
That's your game as well, right?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pulling on a guy to get them fucking tired and use more energy than I'm using. And I have a better gas tank, so in the third round, I just really...
You're not just pulling, you're pushing and pulling. If he's pulling, you push, get him on his heels, and then you pull him, you get him on his toes, back and forth.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, like, when they're fighting, they have this, like, okay, like, we're boxing now. Like, dude, it's a fucking fight. Grab their hands... Get in there, grab their wrist, stop them from hitting. Like, if you're holding two guys' wrists, like, he can't hit you.
No, definitely. That's what, like, wrestlers have. Like, as soon as a wrestler is able to blend fighting and wrestling together, then they become just like when I, how I rocked Barboza. I went down, I grabbed his leg, and then came up with a big punch.
Right.
Second time I went down, he reacted to that, and I was able to, clip him with an uppercut. And, well, for one, the only reason that was able to happen is because I went to a collar tie, and my collar tie controlled him and didn't, puts all the weight, you force all the weight down, so they have it throws everything off. They have to reset everything to be able to throw knees, punches, elbows, kicks, anything. They have to reset. And in that moment, I was able to, land some good strikes. But so that was all wrestling.
Now I'm going back in time. I remember my buddy Gregor Gillespie just started fighting. We came up with the idea, what if you shot a high crotch, right, into a fireman and stood up with the guy and then just started spinning around like a helicopter? Dude, you know how viral that'd be? You become so famous. If you like Big Brother a guy, just start spinning around as fast as you could. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We gotta get Nick Piccinini to do that.
We ain't fighting no fish anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, ironically, Robbie Lawler kind of did it to Ben Askren.
A little bit.
Almost.
Hang on. He had the ability, if he wanted to do that.
He caught him so off guard. Yeah, he could have helicoptered him real quick and spiked him.
Yeah, his decision was much better.
Yeah. Ben would have figured it out.
Put his head through the fucking mat. Yeah, he would have ended up scrambling out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Put his head through the fucking mat.
All right, so what's the word next for you, Justin? What's their timeline? Do you have a date in mind that you want to get your next fight in?
Oh, I'm just hanging out, dude. I mean, I would like to fight in the summer.
You think in the summer, like International Fight Week, or after that?
Well, probably a little bit after that. It's a little too that. I need 12 weeks to train for every fight, 10 to 12 weeks. So.
All right. Are you going to be watching this Cerrone versus Iaquinta fight this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I watch all the fights.
Who are you leaning towards in that one?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just like watching them. You don't really like picking.
I mean, I think. Let's see.
Well, I mean, obviously it depends on how it goes down. If Al can get in there and close the distance, it's gonna be a long night and starts wrestling with Cerrone. It's gonna be a long night for Cerrone. But Cerrone can keep Al away and at bay. You know, he can set some things up.
I'm not able to make like a legitimate pick because I don't like Al so much.
You don't like Al so much?
So, yeah, I don't like that guy. So.
Yeah, you guys have had a little bit of back and forth. I've heard.
I hope he gets kicked in the face. There's a couple teeth or something.
No, I'm gonna have to root for Al in that one, a fellow Long Islander, but I think that fight's gonna be a barn burner. Cerrone definitely could land that check kick that he's hit a few people with.
Yeah, but I mean,
if you're really his friend, you want him to lose, so he doesn't have to fight me.
Oh no!
Fuck that dude up, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking take it from him.
Bro, that would be a barn burner too. You versus all these guys. So pretty much in front of you right now, you got Iaquinta, McGregor, Ferguson, and Poirier. We've all are ridiculous fights. We've seen you in Poirier. That 5 rounds, another rematch of that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, one of those. I mean, I guess you have to throw Cerrone in there if he beats Al, but that's not the fight. Like, I mean, unless that gets me a title shot, then yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely in, but that's not the case. So we'll see what happens.
So you're thinking one more fight, then title shot. Bang, done.
It all depends how you win in this sport. If I get another finish, you're damn in the first round.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, even in the fights that you didn't win, those fights were the fight of the year and like the fucking fight of definitely
they were both fight of the year.
Oh, they were both fight of the year. Yeah, I was gonna say fight. Well, I was gonna call one of them fight of the year. I was gonna say the other one was like fight of the decade. Yeah,
no,
you versus Eddie Alvarez, ridiculous.
In my first 3 fights, I had 3 out of the top fights. In those 2 years, there was like I think I did like the math. It was like 930 fights, and I had 3 out of the top 5.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. And now, what do you think? Did you have any octagon jitters at all that you feel like you righted now? Because the last 2 fights, you're just fucking these dudes up.
No, I'm good, dude. I didn't have any octagon jitters. I didn't even think about being on 2 fights skid, whatever. I mean, like I said, both of those were fight of the years. If they were going to cut me, I can go get paid more somewhere else, and they're paying me. So I'm not. I mean, whatever. I fight for money.
Oh my God, they'll never cut you now. It would take you 4 or 5 losses in a row, and that's not going to happen, I don't think. But they're never getting rid of you. You're Mr. Action. You're the human highlight reel.
Well, every fight you've had, you've gotten a bonus now.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20. It's easy to say after my last 2 fights, but before those, you never know.
How annoying it when you're getting a fight and people are like, "Hey man, go get that bonus." You're like, "Dude, fuck off. I'm just gonna fuck this guy up. I don't give a fuck."
No one's ever said that to me.
Really? I got 5 bonuses in my career, and I got them like the majority of them like early in my career. So every fight, they're like, you try and get that bonus. Like, no, man, I'm trying to choke this guy unconscious. And if it looks cool and people like it, I'll take the bonus. But like, that's not the goal. Is to go out there and fucking get punched in the face.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in and out of there quick.
Yeah.
They try to beg me to wrestle and not die.
All right, well, Justin Gaethje.
That's all they're concerned about.
We want to thank you for joining us here on Menace and the Man. We're both big
Yep.
fans. And let's get you back on once you book this next fight.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get it figured out.
And next time we get you on, I want to hear about like a street fight you've been in growing up.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I got in the octagon, my first fight was in a boxing ring. I had never been punched. I punched like 3 people in like huge brawls.
Right.
But never a one-on-one street fight. I have a twin brother. We fought plenty, but
yeah, I want those. I want those.
I had no idea if I could fight.
Yeah, once we get you on, I want that next time.
All right, boys.
All right.
You have a good night.
All right, you're the man, dude.
Later, boys.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Justin Gaethje, good guy.
Oh, he's a fucking beast. He was going a little hard at Iaquinta there, though.
He was. But, I mean...
That's what we like. That's what
he
we like.
He speaks his mind.
Well, that's like what I said. We don't want to be the predicators of beef between people. But if someone wants to come on our show and talk shit about someone, we're all for it.
Right.
We like that shit.
The thing is, hang on, you want to know? I don't know if this makes me a bad friend or not, but like 2 of my best friends are like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, all right, guys,
Settle
hang
this.
on. No. I'm not breaking it up. Like, let them figure it out. I'm not getting in between it like, oh, like I love when people try to use me as a middleman, like when they're like verbally fighting. I'm like, dude, stop being a pussy and fucking say it to their face. Don't get me in the middle of it,
Why, have you ever broken up a fight between your friends?
What, like a verbal, like
A fist fight.
I mean,
Verbal
this-
fights. I'm like the friend. Yeah, let him fight. You guys should punch him. Settle this.
He's a dickhead. Hey, so and so said you're a dickhead.
Settle this. I've always been that friend. Like, I think you two should definitely fight this out. I didn't have brothers, so you probably had you had brothers, so you've seen some fights, I'm sure.
Hang on. There was no hey Jay, Dean said this about you. It was like, what? What'd you say? Like fucking choke slam.
So who dropped you said you're cool, Menace, but Justin's the GOAT.
He is.
Yeah, he is pretty badass.
But Justin ain't got his own show with the man.
Crazy too, right there. We could have went on Justin's bad side. We could have started beef with him and be like, you know what? You don't talk shit about anyone from New York, Justin Gaethje. Keep your mouth shut when you talk about Iaquinta.
No, that ain't. Hang
Nah.
on.
Justin Gaethje seems like the type who will make it a point. Like, I'm gonna find this Stan the Man motherfucker at the next show. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go to the PFL. I'll find this motherfucker. I saw him post. He's gonna be at the PFL.
No, we have to be the. We can't be sided with anybody.
No, we gotta walk.
We gotta be neutral.
We gotta almost play the fence, but keep it real. Yeah.
Now, if you talk about my freaking mom,
Who, your mom?
that's
Leonard
her
Skinner?
business.
That's her business. She'll handle her. She'll handle that shit herself.
Leonard Skinner, man, you don't.
All right. Well,
freaking.
Ben said he had 15 minutes for us, so let's just call him, see what happens. With our luck, he will not answer.
Dude,
And
what though? You cannot put that energy out to the universe.
And then,
Stan.
no, I'm saying then we'll call up Bo Nickal or someone, and we'll have to be like, yo, we got to go, Ben Askren. And then it'll turn into a whole big thing.
Or we do a merge call.
Ooh. Well, they had a little beef. Or not beef. It was probably friendly beef, but Bo Nickal, I think Bo Nickal challenged Ben Askren for Beat the Streets or something, or challenged him to a match. And Ben Askren was like, I'll buy you a plane ticket, or you could fly here and we could wrestle in my gym. And then shortly after that, Ben Askren got
But hear me
Jordan
out. That's
Burroughs.
one of my favorite things to do. Like, I'll be like talking to my younger brother on the phone, and then like my dad will call, and I'll be like, "Hey, Dad, hang on, I got another call come in. Like, give me a second." And I'll get on Jay, and then I'll merge the call, and then they'll start talking to me, and my dad be like, "Jay, what? Jay? Are you on Long Island?" Like, "Yeah, Dad." And we'll like fuck with him. What if we did that with Bo Nickals and Askren? Like, hey.
if we did what?
Like if one of them called over the other, like, "Hey, Ben, give us 1 second. Get Bo." Like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?"
Oh, no. We won't
And
do
be
that
like-
to him. All right. Ben's ready for us, so let's go to Ben real quick. Shoot the shit with Ben Askren.
Ben Askren up next on Medicine the Man. Episode 27.
Trying to come with that heat. Menace Cam.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Ben?
How you guys doing?
Ben Askren, welcome back to Menace and the Man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Oh,
Dude.
thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you back. Shit's about to get funky here. Stan the Man, Dennis the Menace Bermudez, and now the voice you guys are listening to is Ben Askren.
Dude, Stan loves you, dude.
Oh, I love Ben Askren. I would grow a curly afro if I could.
Yeah.
I really would.
Because the thing is, like, he tries to get you on every episode. I'm like, dude, the guy's busy. Like, let him fucking. He came on the show like a month ago. Like, give him a fucking second to breathe.
Ben, not every episode. Not every
Well,
episode.
I came on this show. You guys better at least come see me at Beat the Streets next week.
I'm
Oh.
coming, dude.
We're coming just for Ben
You
Askren.
coming, Dennis?
Fuck yeah. Jesse Jantzen hit me up. Was like, "Hey, man, do." I'm like, "I'm in, Jesse."
Nice. Awesome.
Love me some Jesse Jantzen.
And then I was like, Dennis.
Are you old enough to remember how good Jesse Jantzen was at wrestling?
Yeah, hang on, bro. I was in high school and I would be like looking up his fucking like MySpace page, like looking for updates on shit. Like social media wasn't the same then.
So you used to stalk Jesse
Yeah.
Jantzen?
I did.
All right.
Yeah, Jesse, I believe, was the first ever New York State 5-time state champion, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I
Did
think
he
so.
invent the crab ride?
I don't know that he invented it, but he was like,
he's
the
like
best at it.
he's the name behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember because he was like a fucking stud. I used to try and crab ride everybody because I'm like, Jesse does it. And then I tried doing that shit in college. And fucking people just like, what the fuck are you doing with that weak shit?
Get out of here with that, Menace.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ben Askren, you're returning to wrestling. When was your last freestyle or whatever international wrestling match?
Well, I wrestled a couple times in some pro league in 12 and 13, but the last time I wrestled a straight up freestyle match was 2010. So it's been a minute.
So I mean, this was your idea, right? Like, hey, let's scrap.
No, actually, Jesse texted me because the idea behind this year's Beat the Streets is that it was going to be NCAA champions versus world team members.
Okay.
And a bunch of them, they couldn't get the matches together for whatever reason. So they reached out and said, hey, would you wrestle Jordan? And I said, yeah, of course I would. And then, so we had to finagle the weights a little bit. We made it work.
What is the weight class?
I got it all the way up to 79 kilograms, which is like 174 and a few tenths of pounds.
Okay.
So that's a little lighter than I would like, but,
yeah.
he wrestled 74 kilograms, so he's moving up a little bit.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a win-win for you all day. This is like, because it's a win-win for you all day, this match.
Yeah, I mean, unless I get totally embarrassed, that would be very good. But, I realize that Jordan's the best in the world, and I haven't done this for 9 years. That being said, I've been doing this my whole life.
Right.
And so I can get in there and scrap, and there's some positions I can get to that I'm really good at, that I could score some points. And so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, when I look at the match, he's vanilla, but like he's the greatest at it. Where you like, how do you train for you? And we talked about this last time, and so it's like a sketchy move on his part to like put the Burroughs brand on the line, because I mean, you don't give a fuck, and that's also another danger thing is you don't care. You'll do the craziest shit that he's never seen in his life, and it could go in your favor, and he gets tech fault.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
For sure. So, I mean, it's exciting. It's fun. The other thing that played into it is Beat the Streets is an awesome charity. They've done a whole bunch of great things for New York City and for wrestling.
Yep.
And I wrestled in the first ever Beat the Streets all the way back in 2010.
Yep.
That was probably like second or third to last freestyle match I wrestled in my life.
Was Bunch on that card? Was Sean Bunch at that Beat the Street?
Sounds about right.
'Cause I think I was there.
It was the one that was on the boat.
Oh no, I missed that one. But I think he was the year before or after.
Have you and Burroughs ever worked out together before?
Yeah, actually, when I retired, so I retired in November of 2017. I decided I wanted to work out Jordan Burroughs because I never had. I love wrestling. I want to see what it felt like, and so in January 2018, I flew out there and stayed with him for 3 days and trained for a little bit.
Now, if I was a fly on the wall when you guys were wrestling, what did I see? What was I watching? Who was getting the better of me?
Oh, he got the better of me. There's no doubt about that. But I had some good things and held my own, didn't embarrass myself. And really, I wasn't there to try to win or lose. I was there to roll with one of the best guys who's ever done it and feel out the positions and see what he had to offer.
Yeah. Now, I love your theories on things. You're one of those guys that whatever you say just makes total sense to me. Chael is another one of those guys for me that whatever he says makes a ton of sense to me. What are your thoughts on the Chael Burroughs like kind of money discussion? Because I get both.
Yeah,
I get both sides of it.
I can see both sides of it for sure.
I
think where Jordan hamstrung himself in the argument is that the day previous to him posting that, he said something to the effect of, I just want to try it out to see what it's like.
Right.
It's not about the money or the fame or anything like that.
Right.
So if you're going to go and say that, then the next day you can't say, well, I'm worth way more than that.
Right.
It's like, you're going to pick one or you're going to pick the other, but you can't pick both.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense. So I thought that, but then Yeah, I got Chael got a little aggressive. I didn't know that all that was necessary. So I would say he took it a little far. So I'd say neither one of them came out looking too great on that one.
See, that's what I like right there. He just like both. It was kind of like a lose-lose a little bit. Both of them kind of, said some things that was off.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I like both those guys, but I didn't really. I wasn't digging that exchange.
Yeah, we gotta get Burroughs on the show.
And Chael. We're working on both.
Yeah. Well, I was at my buddy Dan Valmont's wedding, and he was there, and I'm a fan, but like there was like this fucking pride I had that I couldn't like. Hey Jordan, like, can I get a picture with you, dude? I was like, nah, fuck that.
Dog, put the pride away.
I know, dude. I know.
That's all my favorite. I mean, I love college wrestling, so it's like,
yeah.
I had Anthony Eschall there for a camp the other day, and it was great to be able to sit and chat with him, and obviously tell him I'm a huge fan of his work, and I think he does a great job. And I got to work out with Zahid Valencia last Saturday. Again, tell him, man, he's awesome. Fun watching him. He does a great job. So yeah, it's always I don't know. I don't see an issue with giving these younger guys a little bit of respect.
Well, the thing was he was Valmont's a big wrestler, so there was a ton of wrestlers there, coaches, the whole nine, and everybody was like smoking him, so I almost like felt bad for him too. At the same token, like, man, the guy just wants to kind of hang out with his wife, so like that was like another angle too, So you get it. Sometimes you're eating, you're sitting with your family, like, man, can I just chill? Do we have to do a photo right now? You know what I mean? So, like, that was another angle I was...
True.
I wanted, like, bump elbows with him. Like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. But, like, I didn't try too hard, So
now, Ben, I've heard Masvidal say in some interviews that he may be getting a title shot if he's able to beat you in July. Have you heard the same things from the UFC?
I explained this last week on Twitter. It's really simple. This guy's so stupid, he doesn't understand it. They said Masvidal. I said, all right, good. No freaking problem. They said to Masvidal, hey, how about Askren? He's he's pretty tough, blah, blah, blah. And they need the guy to say yes. There was a fight to make. And they can't get him to say yes. So how did they get the dumbass to say yes? They say, hey, here's a title shot if you do this. It'd be also like me saying, hey, Dennis, if you can run 1,000 miles tomorrow, I'll give you $1 million. Well, Dennis can't run 1,000 miles in a day. Tough shit. Doesn't matter what I guarantee him.
Right. I'm going to try, though.
He might.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Impossible. I would try. Yeah, I know.
No,
right.
It's impossible.
Nah, you're right.
So nothing from the UFC about a title shot for you when you beat Masvidal.
Listen, I know if I keep winning that it's going to come soon enough.
Right.
I got a lot of popularity. There's a lot of exciting matchups. I got some heat with Marty. I got some heat with Colby. I think I'll find my way there soon enough.
Well, another thing I'm seeing too went from like he'll never fight in the UFC to he's at every event doing Q&As, the whole nine. I love like, dude. They're like, dude, this guy's gold.
Running the ship pretty much.
Yeah.
And I don't bust their balls on who I'm going to fight. Yeah. I think they're realizing that they made a stupid mistake many years ago. And, everything's coming full circle.
Do you remember what it was like when you were retired?
Yeah, it was great. I'm going to be retired again at some point.
Yeah, like that. You just had that short-lived retirement, and it was like you said you were only coming out for GSP, and then they just came out with this whole other, nope, we'll just give you the whole roster of welterweights.
Yeah, who knows? I might get GSP in the end anyways.
GSP's not coming back for you. That's a horrible fight for him. You think?
Don't. I know some stuff. Don't test me.
Oh, he would never come back for you.
Well, hang on.
You're wrong.
The guy, hang on. Money talks, my friend.
Oh no.
Dennis, you tell him he's wrong and be done with it.
Oh, money talks, yes, but I think GSP, that's too tough of a fight for him.
Hey, fatty, you're wrong.
I think. Listen,
I am just telling you. I'm telling you, you're not listening. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
So you think GSP's coming back to fight Ben Askren?
Yeah.
What year? You got a year for me?
Probably April. April next up. I always said April 2019, and I just didn't realize I was off by a year. So I'm gonna beat up George in July. I'll probably get a title shot then, and then November, and then I'll get ESPN out of retirement in about April or May.
All right, I like the way that sounds,
wow.
Ben. I like the positivity.
Yeah.
No, he's got. He knows.
Absolutely.
because that's the money. Now, if, if Ben has the title, GSP will, his eyes will light up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am not impressed with your performance.
So now, who would you rather fight? Who would you rather fight between Usman and Covington?
I don't really particularly like either one of them, and they're very similar to me. I mean, I think Marty's just a little bit better at everything than Colby, so I'm going to predict he wins. But I could see it going either way, and I don't really care which one of them it is.
Now, what about Usman? Did you and him ever work out together before?
He was at the OTC at the same time, right?
I don't ever remember working out with him. We were at the Olympic Training Center at the same time a few different times, which is why it's so funny when you try to get in my face and say you don't know me. It's like, no, I do know you. I know you plenty well. You're an idiot.
We've had lunch at the cafeteria.
But I don't recall working out. I can't pull it down for sure.
All right. And now another fight on the welterweight, ladder right now coming up is that Kevin Lee might be jumping up, or he is jumping up, but he might jump the rankings if he beats Dos Anjos. Dos Anjos ranked number 3, so you think Kevin Lee beats Dos Anjos?
Well, I wouldn't be shocked if he beat him, but I was kind of surprised they gave him such a high-ranked fight because it's not like he's coming up off a win. He just got beat fair and square by Iaquinta at lightweight, so how do you bump up a weight class and get someone who's super high ranked when you're coming off a loss? I don't get it, but I don't know. I guess I need someone for RDA.
You do get smooth talking though.
He's a Vegas guy.
He's not bad. He's not bad with his tongue.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's a little bit more jacked than you, Ben. He doesn't have the dad bod going. He's got, he's got what Dana White likes. Dana White likes, the guys ripped up.
Huh.
What's wrong with this guy?
Who, me? I'm just saying how Dana is. You know what I mean?
Hey, you should see Stan's body. That thing's hairy.
Why do you think I love Ben Askren? Because he lets me know that it's possible that I can fuck some people up.
Hang on. So tell Ben about our workout yesterday. I got him off the couch, Ben. We went for
there you go.
one lap around the block. He looked like a fucking 75-year-old grandfather.
Well, I actually have a broken leg, and I was told never to run again.
Hang on.
Ouch.
Hang on. Stan, how long ago did you break your leg?
19 months ago.
Oh, were you talking about your child?
No, 2 years ago. But I was told I'm on my comeback. I was told never to run again.
We're gonna get you going, Stan. I don't
know if I'm gonna work out with you though. You're kind of a
dick. Oh my gosh, you need it.
I'll see if Gregor or Ben.
Hey guys, I gotta run. I appreciate you guys having me, and I'll see you at Deep Streets next week.
Absolutely, Ben.
I'm gonna be there.
All right,
should I wear a singlet?
No, don't embarrass yourself.
I probably wouldn't do that if I were you.
All right. I thought it'd be fun.
See you later.
All right,
Take
peace,
it easy, Ben.
I don't think he liked that you
Oh, he definitely didn't.
That you said it's the dad bod. I think that I had to back him up, Stan, by putting you down.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, why you think I just perturbed Ben Askren? Yeah, I just let him know we're on the same team.
Hang on, what if he comes out yoked for this fight, dude? He's gonna be at 174.
He can make 165. He'd be yoked and shredded at 165. And why are you making it like I'm Ben? Bro, we started this interview with how big of a fan I am of Ben Askren. You ended it with, hey, Ben, he's kind of giving you shit, right? Like turning me into Ben Askren's enemy.
You did that to yourself.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why? By saying Dana White? I was just giving the reason why Kevin Lee might be getting such a shot. He's a Vegas guy. He has the look. He's ripped up.
Yeah, he could have left it there.
Yeah, I guess I should
have. Not like you, Ben.
Not like you, Ben. Not like you and me, Ben. I said you and me.
You can't. You can't put yourself in there.
Hey,
you're not on the same team.
I had a girl pick me up this weekend saying I had a dad bod. So what are you talking about? It happens.
Yeah.
What do you want to say? What do you want me to say, man? It happens.
So, no, you're also a complete stud.
I am. But remember what a stud I used to be? I
actually didn't hang out with you then. We'd only trained together. That was it.
Yeah, but I had abs, or at least I was in better shape. That's why you're so into fat shaming me now, because you're used to me being skinny.
I mean, in all reality, it's all I have on you.
No, we went over.
You don't have your glasses on right now. Where are those things?
They're home.
You're like, when Steve Urkel becomes that what was his name, like Jake Quan or something? Oh, Stefan. That's like you, dude.
I'm like Stefan.
Well, without your glasses, yeah. Like you had like the swag and everything like that. Did you watch what was it?
Family Matters.
Family Matters, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Steve Urkel.
I watched TGI Friday. I did.
I tell you what, I would break shit and then like, and like that shit did not fly my dad. Like, yeah, you did.
So who should we go first, Ant?
Nick, Bo's ready. Bryce is ready. I would hit up. Let me shoot him a text real quick.
Bo, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, bo.
You tell me when he's
I know.
good, and I will shoot him.
He just read it.
Bo Nickal. We're trying to get Bo Nickal next. He just won the U.S. Open in Las Vegas.
I knew we were short for time on Ben. That's why I was just trying to get things in, like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
But I wanted to even go into his shit with Bo Nickal as well.
Yeah.
What
You
do
should just merge the calls, dude.
Good to go?
Should just merge the calls.
Hodge Trophy winner, baby.
All right, let's try
Yeah.
Bo Nickal.
Do wrestlers get Hodge Trophy?
Yeah, he's the Bo Nickal is the.
I know, but do wrestlers? Never mind. That was dumb.
Heisman of wrestling.
Right. Yeah, that was.
I FaceTimed him. Call him.
You stupid idiot, Stan.
You're the idiot, Dennis.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, look at that idiot. Look at that idiot. No, this one. There you go.
Is that stupid? I'll tell you what. I worked out twice this week. I'm fucking feeling jacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bo Nickal,
Yo, what's going on?
how are you? Welcome to Menace and the Man.
Hey, good to be here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing well.
Stan the Man, Dennis the Menace Bermudez, and now we're joined by the 2019 Hodge Trophy winner, Bo Nickal.
Bo, I
up?
don't get it. I don't get it.
What don't you get?
I watch him do things. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Well, you know Bo Nickal, you're a fan?
Yeah. I wrestled, dude.
All right. So what are you a fan of? What are you watching him do? That's
I
so
don't know.
unbelievable.
Winning. Well, no, hang on. Dude, I watched you this whole weekend at the U.S. Open, and I'm like, dude, this guy spent minimal time on the mat. Like, I don't. How was the transition for you for, collegiate to freestyle?
Well, I've wrestled a lot of freestyle growing up and stuff, Like
Okay.
I did the whole circuit, from probably the time I was, 10 years old. So
Fargo and
really
all that.
yeah, all that stuff. So I mean, really the only time that I haven't been like consistently wrestling freestyle has been once I got to college. So I just like it's like riding a bike, you kind of start to remember some stuff, and I'm excited to get to train freestyle full time now because it's a fun, exciting style. You get to slam people, you get to it's a little more
Yeah. You could be
it's
mean,
a little
and
different,
you get
right? Yeah,
you get rewarded for it.
right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you
I
don't have to necessarily be so methodical with your approach and stuff. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So right now, man, I kind of want my kids to be like you. So I'm gonna try and get in your head and figure these things
All
out.
right.
All right. Do you have any
Let's do it.
brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have 3 younger sisters.
Wow. So now I don't even know how to.
You don't know where you're going with that. Yeah.
No, but both your parents are like stud athletes. I think ESPN pointed that out.
Yeah, both my parents played college sports, so I got some good genetics. I'm pretty lucky.
Right. And then you're the oldest, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Now,
I'm the oldest.
but your father did he wrestle in college?
So he played football at a small school in college. He originally went to school to wrestle and play football, but he was weighing like 220, and they wanted him cutting a lot of weight, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Right.
So he just played football.
So I mean, how much time? I'm trying to again. I need my kids to be studs.
Right.
Just because I'm a winner and I need them to win too. But
For
like,
sure.
what? I mean, did you and your father spend a lot of time together? Well, you're the only boy. Like, were you a mama's boy, or did you more toward your father?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my dad's a wrestling coach, so he's been a high school wrestling coach since I was born, and I just would ever since I can remember, I was always, with the team at practices, with the team traveling to tournaments, and he's still, even despite he was coaching, he made time to take me to all my tournaments and coach me growing up. And I don't know how he did it, honestly, but yeah, I was with my dad a lot, and just around good wrestling. He's won, I don't even know how many state titles in wrestling, and coached and a lot of individual state champions and guys that went on to wrestle.
Because you're from Texas, right?
Stuff, so. Yeah, so I was in Texas from the 8th grade through my senior year, so that's where I call home. But
okay,
my family kind of moved all over. We were all over the place.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Of all 50 states, Texas isn't known to be like in the top 5 best wrestling state, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely wrestling's growing on Texas. It's only been a state sanctioned sport for like 20 years now, so
okay, it's
pretty young, and if you look at Pennsylvania, there's been high school state championships in Pennsylvania for close to like 100 years, so it's a young sport. And you see, this year I think we had me and Jack Mueller, so two Division I finalists. I mean, that's definitely a big improvement from where the state used to be. And, you see more and more good wrestlers coming out of the state, so it's not known for wrestling, but it's definitely growing.
When did you start wrestling?
So I started when I was 5, so it was just kind of like a family thing. My grandpa actually wrestled in college and coached wrestling as well, so it was kind of just always like going to be, I think.
So what's your stance on that? Because I see parents get their kids in young, and then by the time they get to college, they're kind of burnt out. Or for example, like I started wrestling when I was in 7th grade, and I feel like I didn't get enough of it. Still.
Yeah. Right.
What are your thoughts on that? Let's say you have a kid. What do does he start at 4, or you kind of wait till he says, "Hey, Dad, I want to wrestle," or you kind of like, "Hey, like wrestling's over here. If you want to try, just give it a shot. Let me know what you think."
Yeah, I think that it's important to allow your kids to choose what they want to do. For me, I was always drawn to sports. I played tons of sports growing up, and wrestling was one that I started earliest, but I also always focused most time on wrestling. But I played soccer, I did football and baseball and track, and I was doing a lot of sports growing up. And I think that it's important to I think that when you see kids getting burnt out, it's when they've been,
because they only wrestled since they were 4.
Yeah,
got you.
Right. Like for me, I didn't focus on just wrestling until I was a junior in high school.
Same.
So
same. Me and you the same, dude.
Yeah.
Me and you like the same person.
Love it.
Except for I don't have a national title.
3 of them.
Yeah.
So now
it's all good. Yeah.
The Hodge Trophy being like the Heisman, that's got to be like something that like people almost like, that's like rarer than a national championship, right? Do they give that?
Yeah, they go. They usually go hand in hand.
Do they give the Hodge Trophy to every weight class? To just one guy, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's just one. So.
Yeah, that's quite the accomplishment.
It's like the MVP of the tournament.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, is it a tournament or the year?
I mean,
it's for the year.
Yeah, the year. Yeah, so that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it was cool. I was that's something that I was definitely had a lot of. I had that in the back of my mind the whole year, so it was definitely something that's pretty cool to accomplish.
All right, back to your parents, dude. Like,
yeah.
Did they ever get mad at you for like? Were they like? Let's say you lost a match. Were they? How did you losing or failing growing up? How did they? Were they optimistic towards you? Were they disappointed? Right. What was the? Because I think that's huge. How people react. Did they not say anything at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think my parents did honestly a really good job of like balancing pushing me, but at the same time like not wanting it more than me. So like my parents basically were gonna do everything that they could to help me achieve my goals, like no matter what they were. I think that at the end of the day, like like my dad, he was in there pushing me, but I don't think that he ever wanted it more than me. He was the type of parent that was like, hey, like he would always ask me like, do you want to wrestle at this tournament? Like, do you want to do this? Is this something that you want? And he was never like, just like, we're doing this. And, after losses, he was I think he was hard on me for the right things, things like that I could control, like my attitude and my effort. I think that when parents get into some trouble is when they're hounding their kids for stuff that it's not in their kids' control, right? Like if you're gonna have a bad attitude and not give 100%, then I think that's something that you got to ask that of yourself, no matter what you're doing. I think my parents did that for me, but at the same time, they would never be on me for stuff that was outside of my control. If I wrestled my best and I lost, my dad never was screaming at me or yelling at me or anything. I think he did a really good job of that.
Yeah, because I could tell you straight up that I'm taking credibility for, I think, ruining my younger brother's wrestling career. Because so we were on the same team. I was a senior. He was in ninth grade. And
Okay.
I wanted him to be better than me.
Right.
But he wasn't putting the same effort that I was, So he would come off the mat and beat a guy, and I'd be like, Jay, you fucking kidding me, dude? You only beat that guy by 8 points? You should have fucking pinned that guy. Are you fucking kidding me? And he'd be like,
right.
I'm sorry, and I don't, I was just over the top aggressive, and I was too negative.
You feel like you were
him.
too hard on him.
Yeah. But I just
some people respond to that coaching.
Yes.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's the right thing.
You weren't doing it to be a dick. You were doing it out of love, right?
Yeah.
You wanted him to be better,
right?
Which
Sounds kind of crazy, right? I wanted my younger brother to be better than me.
No, not at all.
Wow.
No.
At Thanksgiving though, I hold it down. Hey, Jay, remember when you fucking sucked and I didn't? Right, when we're older, right? That's fun, right? But
for sure.
Tell me about Cael Sanderson, or when did you know? At what age were you like, dude, this is what I want to do?
Yeah. So I played. I took football pretty seriously too. So I played football up until I was a junior, and I think it really wasn't until maybe after my sophomore year that I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, I love wrestling, and that's what I want to do. I want to win Olympic gold medal, and I want to win national titles and stuff. And at the point when I was ready to, that was when I was ready to give up with football, that I was like, yeah, I want to just completely focus on this and, spend as much time as I possibly can and get as good as I possibly can. So, I knew looking at,
so in high school, you're like, I'm going to be an Olympic champion. I'm going to start putting all my effort and doing everything to make those dreams come true.
Yeah, well, it was kind of something I always watched a lot of wrestling, and so I wanted to be Olympic gold medalist. When I was really young, I can remember watching matches from the Olympics when I was 8 years old, and in 2004, watching the Beijing or the what would that have been? It would have been, I think, Athens or something like that.
Yeah.
Olympics, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that, but I didn't really fully commit to it until I stopped playing football, and at that point I was like all in, and I got a lot better just being able to focus more time on it and just getting more serious with it.
Yeah, so for me, I remember going into my senior year, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna play football because I don't want to potentially get hurt. I'm gonna play soccer, and then the football coach was like, no, you're not. he paid me. He paid me. And I gave him all the soccer gear I bought. He paid me for it, so I'd play football. Yeah,
that's amazing.
But I was so like Bo saying, that's what I wanted.
But also he probably maybe saw some talent in you. Knew he needed you on the football field.
Well, I was an athlete.
Yeah.
Bo, this is my favorite thing to tell people. My thing playing football was hit the biggest guy not looking at me. And just lay him out, and hopefully he didn't get up and fucking choke slam me, But you can't touch what you can't catch, right? Fuck
True
you,
that.
Bitch.
True.
Sorry, I got a little crazy there.
You're good.
So when you were getting ready to get into college, Penn State was already a powerhouse.
Yeah. So I think one of the first reasons that I was like, man, I would love to go to Penn State was I was at 65, 74, 84, 97. All their weights were national finalists. You had David Taylor, Ed Ruth, Matt Brown, Quentin Wright, and just like I was like, man, like that would be an amazing place to train. So that was like one of my first initial thoughts on like what schools I wanted to go to. Just the training environment.
Right. And now it was okay, so just your training partners. So you didn't have to really be sold to go to Penn State.
I mean, I feel like
who was in the running?
How long Sanderson been there? A while, right?
Yeah.
He's been there since 2009, maybe.
I think that's a deal sealer right there, right?
Yeah, for sure. That was huge. I mean, he was my favorite wrestler to watch growing up and stuff. But other schools I was looking at. I looked at Ohio State. I looked at Oklahoma State. I liked University of Virginia as well. But I knew like that after I visited Penn State, I was like, this is where I want to be, and it was very, very clear to me that that's where I wanted to be, and I was just sure about that, and just since then, I feel like every year that goes by, and every all the different moments that we've had, to just like confirm that more and more to me, and I'm just really, really grateful to have gone through that program, and not only just gone through the program, but like have the opportunity to continue and stay and train at the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. It's an incredible environment. You can count up, I don't even know how many national champions and world medalists, Olympic medalists and gold medalists that we have like in our room, but it's insane.
I watch it. I'm like, this isn't fair.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's wild.
It's not fair. And one thing that I heard that Cael does that I've never heard anybody out of the wrestling room is, when you guys are drilling, you guys finish every single shot you take. There's no in easy and like, okay, I'm just warming up. No, every shot they take is to a complete finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was something I learned that like in the first like 10 seconds of my first practice. I was like, I just drilled a shot and I didn't finish to the mat. And the guy I was wrestling with was Matt McCutcheon, and he was like, hey, don't do that. We finish the mat every time. I'm like, all right. And then since then, I've finished the mat every single time. So I think it just instills that, like, train for what you're going to be doing, just like get used to it. That's what you're going to want to do in a match. So don't do anything other than that.
Now, Bo, I don't want you to think I'm a pussy, but those 6 o'clock in the morning, like, you just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Your body hurts from the day before. It's cold. The mats are hard, and you're like, fuck. And like you all, like a little bit of you like feels bad for your buddy. You're about to fucking spike on his head, and just right. Am I a pussy for thinking like that for like 1 second? Hang on, Bo.
No, not really. Like,
Bo, you can be honest with me. You can say I'm a pussy.
I don't really see it that way. I see it more like, it's not going to be fun, but doing the right thing isn't always going to be fun. So
right.
It's just like, I would rather, even if it doesn't matter at the end, like I would rather just not even have to worry about it and know that I did everything correctly.
So what's the next step after you win the U.S. Open? Is that just now you go into training for the Olympics, or are there tournaments leading up to the Olympics?
He's got the final.
So we have in 3 weeks I'll have the World Team Trials, and then if I win the World Team Trials, I'll wrestle in what's called Final X, and Final X is just like basically like the
wrestle
last
off,
two guys.
No?
Yeah, it's just like a best 2 out of 3 wrestle off for the World Team spot, and then if I get the World Teams, and then after that will be World Championships, and then it basically you run it all back and do it all over again for the Olympics.
Because the thing is like I was saying before when I first started talking to you, I'm like, when I watch you wrestle, I don't get it. I don't. Like, in my head, you're supposed to be super low. You do, like, hand fakes that get people to fucking react like, like you just take a penetration shot where I'm like, man, I sell my whole body. I don't get that shit. What? I just, and you do resemble Cael out of everybody that's come out of there the most, where you just make it look like you're not trying.
Sometimes it looks like that, but I think like just a lot of practice, a lot of like the amount of time that I've put in practice room, the number of situations that I've been in is like way more than I'll ever be in a match. So it's like it's kind of like if I'm ever there in a match, it's like I've already been there like 100 times wrestling different guys that
now
we have, so I just feel comfortable.
Right, for this one, we just had Ben Askren on before you, right?
Okay.
He's a funky dude. Do you beat him?
Yeah.
That's a guy that's tough to, right? That's a tough guy to prepare for. So
yeah, I mean, he's a good wrestler, no doubt. Like you couldn't take anything away from him wrestling wise. I mean, he's a Hodge Trophy winner, 2-time Hodge Trophy winner, Olympian, multiple time national champion, and so like he's a monster. He changed the game really, with his scrambling and the different things that he could do. Yeah. He definitely, college wrestling was different after him coming through, but I mean, I also got some size on him, so I'm probably like 20 pounds heavier than him, but yeah, it would be fun. I'd love to wrestle him at some point. That would I haven't ever had the opportunity, but hopefully at some point we can wrestle, even if it's just practice or something like that. So
yeah, I saw you guys having the little back and forth on Twitter, and what he invited you to Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. I've been thinking about it. So, like, obviously, when I'm in the NCAA, it's like we have tons and tons of restrictions and things that we can't do. And so, like, as soon as, my eligibility was over after the nationals, I was like, all right, like, let's see what's up. Like, I'm gonna see if he wants to like wrestle or something. We could like maybe do it like at make an event out of it, and it would be fun. And I talked to him a little bit about it, and it didn't work with our schedules, with me training and trying to make the world team and stuff. And then it was kind of funny, like after I called him out, like 10 other people did, and I'm like, okay, like what, do your thing, like no worries. Where
do you see him and Burroughs going? That's gonna be fun though, right?
Right.
Or do you think someone gets rolled that's over in 10 seconds?
I don't think the only way that would happen is if Askren, caught him in a cradle or put him on his back. I feel like, obviously Burroughs has a big advantage, just the fact that he's full-time training wrestling. Right. And Askren's fighting. So like when it's different, right? Like if you're training wrestling full-time versus you're training it, for specific to MMA. So I think that obviously Burroughs would be a big favorite, but you can't count Ben out.
Right. Because again,
he's able
how
to
do you train for him?
If he's able to defend him. Yeah.
Right.
If he's able to defend the takedowns, and if he's able to, I think the biggest thing is, not getting both his legs trapped, because it's hard. It's a lot harder to scramble out of a double leg than just a high C or a sweep single. So I think that
his bread and butter.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I could see it. I could see it going. Burroughs gets a few takedowns. Askren scrambles out of a couple, and I feel like it'll probably be like an 8-4 match or something like that.
All right, I like that. It's a fun match.
Oh.
You're not? Are you going?
It's gonna.
Will you be there?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna go yet. So, my one of my training partners, David Taylor, is going to compete out there, and I might go with him to just help him get warmed up and stuff. But I'm not 100% sure if I'll be there.
Hang on, ready for this? Dude, I live on Long Island. It's a 50-minute train ride. Like, dude, we can have a sleepover. I have a sauna in my house. I got like a little, me and you can like play video games and just bro out,
I'm down.
Do you play video games?
No, not really.
Yeah, you don't got time for that shit. It's for losers.
I don't play much.
Just kidding. So a little birdie told me that after the Olympics passed, like you might want to play a little punch face for money.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight.
Ooh,
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep, so now, have you done any training yet, or you're just waiting for be done with the wrestling first?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just focus all my efforts on wrestling. I have sparred a few times boxing and done some jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, and but never like consistent training or anything like that. Just more like I have a couple buddies like on the boxing team at Penn State, and I'll go spar with them like once in like I've done it like 2 or 3 times, and just kind of felt a little.
Do you
bit,
win?
No, I'm not. Was that?
Do you win?
we're just sparring rounds like 3-minute goes. So
I understand really, that, but the thing is, like,
winner, but
I was already pro in MMA, and I was going back to Bloomsburg, and like I would grab a couple of my buddies, like, "Hey man, you want to like move around?" They're like, "All right," and they didn't know how to throw a punch, and like some of them would give me good goes. They didn't know shit. They just fucking threw hard and straight. My buddy Matt Moley was a 3-time All-American. He fucking gave me some good fucking rounds, and it's like his 6th time putting gloves on. You know, I think he watched Rocky or some shit. You know, like that's how he knew how to box. You know,
I got you. Yeah, it's fun. It's competitive for sure. I'm not out there like getting messed up or anything.
Right.
But like, yeah, it's fun. I love boxing. Like since I decided that I wanted to fight for sure. Like I've been following boxing a lot and like just like getting more and more into it. So it's really fun to me. But yeah, like for now I'm just focusing full time on wrestling. You know, I might spar here and there once in a while just and like do some hit some pads and stuff. But it's not gonna be consistent training until I'm accomplish my goals in wrestling.
It's a great cross training tool though.
Yeah.
You know, to get to stay in great shape and test some different muscles and it's a great cross because wrestling can be very fucking hard, especially when you've been doing it for fucking ever. You know exactly what to expect and who's good, how it's gonna be hard or difficult. Where like MMA, like you don't know what's going on. Like I'm just gonna try my hardest and like it's gonna be kind of fun because I'm gonna win. You know.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's like I'm in good shape, right? Like I can wrestle forever, and like when I go in there and start with my buddies, like I'll go a couple rounds, and my shoulders or in my chest and my arms are like dead tired, and I'm like,
yeah,
wow,
but you're like, I'm not a bitch.
So
I'm not a little, yeah.
I know. I'm like, we're not bent over in a stance like with the pressure on our lower back and our hamstrings. It's more like just like your upper body. You know, you gotta get used to it, but I think it is good, like, and it'll definitely, I think, even like help with wrestling, just having that upper body strength, being able to like hand fight and snap and stuff.
Well, I mean, look at all the champions in the UFC. They all have great, wrestling credentials.
Majority have a solid wrestling background. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, so 2 more things I have for you. Like, so one, I know you're going to be good at MMA because I watched you wrestling this weekend. And like I said, you made everything look so easy, but I remember there's something like a guy like wouldn't go like you wanted him to, and I remember I think you ended up like fucking gritting down and rolling him out of balance, gutting him, but like you came back to the center and you had this like pissed off face, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy's fucked, because I mean you look like a happy like go lucky guy, but like when you get pissed off, like there's no answer for like this guy's, you'll do whatever it takes. And that's why you're a fucking multiple-time national champion, when shit gets a little challenging, you go, what? Like, no, now I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, I'm definitely super competitive. Like I've always been that way since I was young, no matter what I was doing, I was always wanting to win and super competitive. I think like at the end of the day, like I want to win, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make that happen.
But going back in time, like, were you competing against your sisters at a young age? Like,
no, like I said, I've always done sports and always just like been, go to the park and play Foursquare or pick up football games, since I can remember. So that's just something, and I've always been really competitive, and my family, we, like I said, my parents both played college sports, and so we compete with each other, play pickup basketball games and stuff like that, and it's just always kind of been that way. But I love it. Competition's something to me that like I hopefully can always be able to like compete in something and like be physically active, even when I'm not like training and trying to be like professional. I hope that like when I'm older I can coach and still be active and competing and stuff like that.
I hear you there. So what we're going to do here, Bo, is we're going to make you a regular on Menace and the Man. If you're going to get into the MMA game, well, let's get you out. I'm sure you're going to get pulled in all different directions, but let's link you up with Dennis the Menace Bermudez.
Yeah, I'll try the shit out of you, dude.
Let's do it.
A guy who's been there.
I got the most takedowns in the featherweight division.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Let's
go. I'm ready to learn. So as soon as I'm done training wrestling, I'm ready to dive into it full time. And
if you want me to corner you, in your wrestling matches too, like I'll go wherever you want me to go.
All right.
I'll fucking whip that fucking towel into your fucking face and fucking wipe you down, dude.
Yeah,
I got you. I appreciate that.
Menace got some real field experience that he could pass on to this younger generation of wrestlers, and you two seem like you guys clicked during this interview.
Yeah, we're best friends now.
Yeah, best friends.
Yeah. Now
you guys are having a sleepover next week for Beat the Street.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'll for sure hit you up if I'm coming.
What kind of snacks you like, dude?
Oh,
Almonds? Raw almonds?
you do. I like cashews. That's my go-to.
Oh,
That's my go-to nut.
Okay.
I'll do boxes and boxes of cashews.
Maybe maybe we'll watch a scary movie and make a fort.
Heck yeah, I love that. Let's go.
All right, so Bo Nickal, thank you again for joining Menace and the Man. Don't be a stranger here. We're gonna get you on again. Maybe when you book your next whatever your next wrestling tournament is, when you're training for that, call us up. We'll have Ant hit you up. We'll get you back on. We'll talk some MMA. We want to know who your favorite fighters are, some street fights, what you're doing in your relationship. We'll get into all that next time you come on.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Frank Popolicio too.
Oh, that's my dude.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Thank you
Frank
guys.
Popolicio is my high school club coach.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get there later next time.
Great. Sounds good. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Bo. God bless.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. God bless.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good, Stan. And God bless.
So now should we go for Bryce? Yeah. B Money, you call him? I like that. Ooh, yeah, he is B Money. I've seen that. Yo, this next kid, he's like a fucking
Does he roll with Oh, because I would look at his thing at L40, right?
No, that's still in place, yo. Then Bryce is his B Money.
We'll go for a little bit with Bryce Meredith, and then we're gonna try to jump into Dan Ige or Ige. How do you pronounce that?
Yep.
All right.
Three-time All-American.
And then we'll figure it out from there.
How many times?
Three times.
Three times.
Two-time finals.
What is up?
Bryce Meredith, welcome to Menace and the Man.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
What's up, dude? The Menace here, dude.
Loving it.
Stan the Man.
I actually,
Dennis the Menace
got to
Bermudez.
keep a little bit of the last little bit of Bo, so I was watching that for you.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, beautiful.
No.
What do you think about Bo? I feel like you two are probably the opposite.
All right, so funny story. Bo and I are actually best friends, man.
But you
we
can still be
are
opposite.
Yeah.
We are very much opposite, though. That's what I tell a lot of people is like we're very different in a lot of aspects of life, but then like he's also like my brother because he's from Wyoming originally, and we grew up training together actually when we were younger, and then just like good family friends and stuff. Like, I mean, him and I kicked it all Saturday night after the Open. So, I mean, that's my boy. But, yeah, we're different for sure. We have a lot of different.
Like, he's, like, pretty religious, and, like, you like to – I would imagine you probably like to party a little bit, pick up senoritas, you know? And
I have a good time, you know.
I see it, dude.
I do a pretty good job of shutting it off during season. But in the off season, you know, I go and indulge. And
you gotta
do what I got to do, you know. I enjoy that, so –
So the leg sleeve you wear when you were in college, what does that actually help with anything? What's that? Because I know what.
Nah, man. So that was
just
all,
looks.
It was all looks. And
look
actually,
good, feel good, compete well. That's my shit, bro.
Yeah,
when I played football, I'd have sweatbands on like my calves, my wrist, the whole nine. It didn't even make sense, but I looked dope as fuck.
Hell yes, that's what I always say, man. Especially so, like in wrestling, I think we just lack personality in general.
Right. Right.
It gets so much of like the I'm just gonna be the best wrestler. I just want to win. Right. Yeah, all I care about is winning. And it just like got really like kind of corny to me, and I just was like everybody's just too serious all the time. Yeah. And like so for me, I always kind of was like I need to step out. I need to like do things differently. So I like would do the leg sleeves or the custom shoes, even like the blonde hair, you know, like shit like that. And it was
hey, it made sense to me.
Also, it just makes me more excited to go compete.
Right.
You know, I think when I'm just not doing anything and I just wear the same shoes and put the same singlet on, like I don't have like anything to think about like the days before going into it other than wrestling. But like I want to think about the other aspects of it. Like, man, I'm gonna be looking good out there.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out of this dude and steal his girl or whatever the hell you want to say. Like. It's not real, but it's the mindset.
Right.
It's just like I got to turn my swag around.
Right,
you know?
right. I used to love when I would do like clinics and stuff like that, like teach a pin move, like look at the guy's girlfriend, wink at her, and like pick her up later. Like, kids,
exactly.
Kids
yeah. You always got to get the kids like excited with that stuff.
Or like,
like
you know, you want your hips out. Like, you don't want your butt in jail. You want to add, you know, it's just that's like little. Nowadays, that's not PC.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
Once you're into fighting, you can just kind of just do whatever the hell you want and say whatever you want.
Right.
But like when you're still attached to wrestling, and that's like maybe another reason why it's lacks personality, is one of the main avenues that we go into is coaching. So
right.
We have to be very careful with not being too out there, you know. And I think that's like another thing that I pride myself on, is I'm kind of out there. I'm kind of like this outsider, and I try to like, you know, operate on the fringe of it all, but I'm still like respectful. I'm not just like out posting pictures of me at the club with bottles all the time and all that stuff. Yeah, because I'm not sure where my life's going to go and who it's going to benefit. And a lot of our money is doing clinics. So that's something that I don't want to just like have people not want to bring me out because they think I'm just like just a really horrible guy.
A party boy. Yeah.
Well, no, because
he's smoking. What's going on here?
Yeah, because you know when I wrestled, like, because I would wear, like, I think every once I'd switch it up. I'd wear like the volleyball knee pad, not because like I needed the padding. I thought it looked cool because I saw like other good wrestlers wear it, you know, and like match my socks, you know, and like my headgear had like one different color than the other side.
Yep. Yeah, the old headgear days, doing all the crazy stuff with that. I remember when I was like a kid, I would put like stickers on it, or I'd even like paint on my headgear.
Wow.
And really just kind of just try to make myself stand out a little bit.
You were that guy that was at Fargo that had like every state singlet on your bag.
No,
and you're trading. No, that wasn't you.
No. So it's like that's like one thing that I was never that guy. I was never like the sneakerhead that had like 200 pairs of shoes or like 200 pairs of singlets.
Okay.
I would just get like a couple different things and then just rock out.
Yeah, I didn't have enough money for that, so yeah, I had like
I don't have
purple
money for
one.
It. And also, it's like those are like the kids that suck. I feel like.
Agreed.
You know, like those are the ones that they're out at Fargo because they're beaten out of the tournament.
Now I did see a few like I saw like a Gucci singlet. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. You know, like. I see some cool ones every once in a while.
Did that kid win?
Yeah, they're doing some crazy stuff. You know, they're trying to push it, and I think like fighting's helped that aspect in wrestling too. You know, it's like you can kind of see what actually sells a little bit more, and then people kind of like take pieces from it and try to make it their own in their own sport. Or people like OBJ, right? Like OBJ is like a perfect example of he's taken the whole like football by storm, obviously because he's good, but a lot of it is because of his style and his swagger. And I mean, of course, I think last year he went down a little bit just because he's had a rough year and he was kind of like crybaby-ish. But other than that, like he's still the man.
Now, for the people watching, who's OBJ?
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Oh, Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, got you.
I didn't realize the junior. Bad. I was like, Odell Beckham? Where's the J?
Well, no,
okay.
Not him then.
Our sound tech was like, yep. And I'm like, let me just spell this out for everybody, you know?
My bad.
So, Bryce, I mean, I'm going to take, some shit, throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. Are you going to get into fighting?
Yes. After 2020, I'm fighting for sure.
Ooh, I love this. I love this. Piccinini did good tonight. He got us all these guys that want to fight.
He kept talking about fighting. So I'm like, dude, this guy definitely wants to scrap. He's talking about fucking.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, so this is the thing. Like, wrestling's really dope and it's cool, but this weekend was like almost one of the pinnacles of wrestling, and it was in an arena of 2,000 people.
Yeah, and you guys all made shit.
I mean, I did bad and stuff. So like, I don't have the grounds to speak on a lot about the U.S. Open, but overall, like. That's the pinnacle, man. When the pinnacle could be selling out MSG and knocking some dude's head off for a couple minutes, or even, and it's not even like that. You know what I mean? I just think the lifestyle that fighting can bring is cooler than what wrestling is. There's like a little bit more of the fame and glamour, but also I'm more interested in like the training aspect of. Like every single day is very different when it comes to fighting.
Right.
You have to go in and you got to hit miss. Then the next day you got to go do jiu-jitsu. Then you got to go in and wrestle. And you know what I'm talking about. And that seems really appealing to me because wrestling gets very much.
You lift, you run, you drill, you wrestle. That's it.
That's it. And it's like, for me, it's like I'm not done and I want to continue to do this. And I still have a lot to learn in the freestyle aspect of wrestling, But, I think after 2 years, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Because you would
go into something else.
Yeah, you would have already wrestled for how many years then?
Since like I was 5, you know what I mean? I just turned 24 yesterday, or whatever it was. So 19 years, 18 years, like it's crazy.
Yeah. And then also like challenging yourself to do something new.
Exactly. And it lasts longer too. That's one thing that I really like about the fighting idea is because in my head, I want to compete as long as I possibly can, as long as my body heals up.
Right.
And wrestling, it's kind of like 28 to 30 years old, you're kind of done. Like it's out. And fighting, you can easily tap into your 35, and even later that you're seeing some guys tap into it. And, I think because, this is the type of lifestyle I want to live. I want to be a combat sport athlete.
Right.
That's what I love doing. I love smacking people in the head wrestling wise, and I'm going to love smacking them in the face, punching wise. And if I can do that for a long time, that's ideal.
Yeah. And another thing too that I know you'll like this aspect of MMA is like with wrestling, like you're like, man, this guy fucking, I just can't take him down or whatever. And like, that's it. That's how it's going to go. Like you just can't take that guy. You could get crazy and try, but like we wrestle long enough to be like, yeah, I'm not this fucking guy. Or like, I can't hold him down or whatever, But with MMA, like, man, this guy's beating me up on the feet. Okay, let's take him down and try it there. Or like, fuck, maybe he rocks me and then he gets on top of me. And now maybe I could try and submit him. There's so many different ways to win. And if you're a fucking winner, you fucking figure it out. Whether it's get this guy tired and it's much longer fight than a wrestling match. Now it's weird though.
Which I think I enjoy the idea of like being able to just take people to really deep waters because in folk style wrestling, like that's what I prided myself on. That like you don't want to wrestle me for a full 7 minutes.
Right.
Because I'm going to keep coming. We're going to get in positions that you don't want to be in. When I get on top of you, I'm literally ripping your left arm off, whatever you want to say.
Love it.
And in freestyle, that's where my biggest struggle's been I have to chill out. I'm over wrestling because you know how it is. Once I start shooting in a lot, and then I end up giving up a roll or a chest wrap or, front headlock position where it's like, I leave the match that I just lost and I'm like, that guy didn't even wrestle me. He just
right.
It rolled me,
right.
Or whatever it was. So it's, I've been fighting demons and trying to figure it out. And it's making me a better wrestler, which will of course make me a better fighter in the long run, just because naturally I've had to start shooting a little bit higher level shots.
Yeah.
So in fighting is huge, right? Like you're not going to be sitting there ankle picking or shooting low on people.
Right.
Like not having shoes on is a completely different sport.
Very. Yeah.
So, like I've learned those things a little bit as I've rolled with people and I've gone into jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, but there's still a lot that I have.
Now,
I haven't learned shit.
I'm going to throw out a little bit of wrestling advice. I'm not nearly the caliber of you or Bo, but what I've been watching in general with this like younger generation now, I'm not a cheater. I'm a winner. I'm going to figure it the fuck out. I pushed out a lot of fucking guys. I didn't see a ton of that this year.
You used to push people out of bounds?
Well, I would get in their face, hand fight like a motherfucker, and then shoot them out. A lot of these guys are wrestling in the middle, and they're going for very dynamic low shots where, like he just said, he can, like, in folk style, he'll wreck this guy, but this guy locks in the crotch and just rolls him over, and it's like, what? And then they do it again, and you're down a ton of points quick, where, fuck, man, how am I'm not good at rolling people. How am I going to come back and beat this guy? Then you start getting really aggressive. You're like, let me fucking grab a hold of you. I'm going to throw you in a fucking stand, you little bitch, because you're being a pussy. Fucking,
exactly.
Let's get after it. But like, nah.
Yeah, it's like, that was about the only good thing I did from this weekend was my hand fight was just vicious, Yeah. And, it throws people off for sure. They're just like, yo, what the fuck? Why is this guy hitting me so hard right now?
Yeah, like a little headbutting. Like
yeah, just, I'm just like real active with my arms. I'm like a long guy, so like I got good range with it and stuff too. So it just makes people feel uncomfortable when I'm smacking them and snapping them down hard. But then again, I get just a little bit careless for freestyle wise, and it's a learning curve. I've been wrestling freestyle for 6 years, so it's I'm being like hard on myself, I think. But then again, like it's hard to go from almost 100% confidence in every single position in folk style to now I'm like 85% confident in
You get deep and you're like, ooh, I don't know. He's got this weird lock. I don't know what I should do here, kind of. And like in that second that you freeze, your momentum's already going the opposite way that you want it to go. And you're like, ah, fuck.
Absolutely, man. So it's it's cool though. It's putting me in a position that I think I'm gonna fall into in fighting very, very quickly. Where it's you don't know shit, so you better make sure you learn how to figure it out. And I'm going to have to do that the next 2 years and then the next 15 years of fighting or whatever the hell it is.
So, Bryce, what are you thinking as far as timeline? When do you see yourself getting into a cage?
So, I mean, when I start talking to, like, MMA managers and stuff like that, we all talk about right when 2020 gets done, depending on when that gets done and how that gets done. Then you go in probably about, like, 8 months after that. You know what I mean? 8 months to a year. I got to get in. I got to learn a lot of stuff. And then get those, your first couple fights in that are just mandatory. You just got to learn how. I mean, it's being locked into a cage with it's different than anything else that anybody's ever done in their life. Street fights are all crazy and hectic, and they're not really like a real strategic cage fight. It's different. Right. It's a sport. So you got to learn how to manage that. And you can see people like as simple as like Aaron Pico. Like, he's so fucking tough, but he still is, lacking his knowledge inside the cage. And now he's 4-2, and he's one of the greatest, like, prospects we've ever seen. So, you got to take things a little bit more smart than that because, I mean, for some people, if you're marketable and, the wave hits you correctly, you can get those title fights quickly. But if not, then you're just sitting there stuck with, like, a 9-4 record, and you're stuck at the eight person, and you can't even get a spot.
Yeah, I remember watching Aaron Pico wrestle Russia in Albany, and he was like 18 years old. He beat like a grown man. I was like, what the fuck? And then people were like, he wants to get into fighting. I'm like, please do not go in the UFC. He's wrestling at 145 and a half. I was fighting at 145. I'm like, man, this guy goes to the UFC. Like, he could be a problem. And then he went Bellator. I was like, nice.
Yeah,
idiot.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, people say, like, wrestling-wise, his hands are the heaviest hands they've ever felt from anybody.
He also, I heard he was a Golden Gloves boxing champion.
Oh, Pico used to spar. He was a sparring partner for Miguel Cotto in Miguel Cotto's prime. Yeah, he was a fucking beast.
Jesus.
And like,
he was doing this shit at like 17.
Yeah, like 16 years old.
And the stories used to be
drive.
The stories used to be that he used to steal rounds from Cotto to the point where Freddie Roach was like, "Okay, I train you now." That's why when he fights, he's one of him and GSP are the few fighters where Freddie Roach has like cornered him or like even works with him. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some crazy stuff like that where, like, I don't know, a handful of years ago, he was sparring with somebody that had a title fight, and like 3 weeks out, he just knocked him out. Full headgear and everything, and they're just like, holy shit, dude! Like, that wasn't planned, and the guy had to like reschedule his fight or whatever because he just got slept like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, you've seen it.
That's all stories. I have no idea.
If you're a fight fan, Bryce, you've seen it. It's a tough sport to get into. So, but coming from a wrestling background, the wrestlers are usually the guys who cream of the crop. They rise to it. You guys have that.
Yeah, man.
That warrior.
Mean, like you said, like the mentality that wrestling's taught us for 15 years of doing it year round is, it puts us at a different level than most people. That's one thing. And then the next thing is we've had to compete at the highest level in front of big fans, in front of sold out Madison Square Gardens and stuff like that. Like, we've done that almost our whole lives.
Perfect example, Gregor Gillespie. That's what I always say about Gregor. Gregor is the ultimate competitor. He knows how to compete.
Exactly. And he just knows how to win, and he just gets it fucking done, dude.
Yeah.
Now, you like ice cream, dude?
So that actually came from like a street artist. Okay, so people that don't know, like my logo is
bee money.
It's a ice cream cone, but it's a bee with like a money line through it. So it's kind of like the bee money, that kind of aspect. It was kind of fun. And one of the main reasons why I did it, and this kind of goes back to what I was talking about at first, is I'm so sick of like all athlete symbols just being their straight up initials. One, because my initials suck. I'm not going to do BM because it stands for bowel movement. You know what I mean? It doesn't look as good. So like that was one reason. So like I was kind of forced to do something different. But like when I did it, I landed on, I kind of want like a little more street arty, a little bit more trendy, that kind of stuff. And it just, I don't know, it ended up being a pretty cool symbol, and I like it now. But you know how it is. Your like nicknames kind of come and go, and your signs come and go. And you know, once I get into fighting, I don't know what direction I'm gonna go towards, but it'll be nice when it goes.
Oh, people are gonna jump all over that B Money nickname, and then when they see your persona, hear you talk, they'll be like, B Money.
How can I buy some gear?
Actually, so I have hats up right now, but that's the only thing I have. So I do everything as limited drops.
Okay.
One, because it keeps people coming at, you know what I mean? Like, hey man, it's only going to be dropped down, for a day or two. So you have to come and get it. So it's kind of a marketing scheme.
Okay.
So that's one aspect of it. And then the next is like, I just don't have the manpower to just sit here and run it because I want to run it myself. You know, as of right now, I enjoy taking the percentage and being able to do what I want and the freedom to do what I want because, you know how it is when you get locked up into companies and stuff, they do a lot of great things for you, but you have to kind of follow their rules and then your cut isn't, you know, what I think is fair. So it's kind of like the music business, you know, like trying to be like an independent artist more than, you know, just signing on with Def Jam or whatever.
Yeah, you're selling mixtapes out of your trunk right now.
Exactly, man. I'm out on the street, man.
Now, bro, I checked out your gram. Like, you got a lady?
Yeah, man. I got a girlfriend. She's the homie.
All right.
Because
does she make you better? Does she make you better? Does she make you a better person?
She does. She makes me a better person, and she's one of the few girls that I've ever, you know, been with or talked to that's been able to handle the lifestyle of being gone all the time.
She's been able to handle the B Money.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's been able to handle it.
All right.
So she's a trooper in that sense, man, because as you guys know, just training and traveling, because I mean, I travel a lot for training partners and I travel a lot doing clinics and obviously competition and stuff. And it's no secret, bro. That stuff's hard on relationships. And most people don't have it.
I'm going to be the devil on the shoulder.
Let's hear it.
Because, like, when you're going to all these places, it's like, hey, I'm a star, I'm a stud, and now I'm leaving. But that's like renting, though, versus, like, building, like...
This girl was with him when he was shooting in the gym. You ever hear that Drake
lyric? Yeah, she wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
She's been with him since he was shooting in the gym.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
That's like Conor McGregor's lady. You know, she's got a golden ticket for life because she was with him when he was shooting in the gym.
Because Bryce is a lot more handsome than you, Stan.
Than me?
Yeah.
It might be close. I've seen some photos.
There you go.
Oh no, this guy's.
No, you pretty, man. You guys are pretty.
Bryce, do you like thread your eyebrows?
Yo, man. So my eyebrows are. I actually hate them, dude.
You have a unibrow. You should have unibrow.
Every 2 weeks. If I don't do something with them, every 2 weeks they're done.
Damn.
Yeah. Out of commission. You don't want to see me.
Dude, yo, you should edge up the nice unibrow for one match.
No, don't ever do that. Don't listen.
Wait, hang on, with a great creepy mustache. Oh man.
Oh my God, what are you trying to do to the guy?
I think it'd be
whoa. The kid's a stud. You're trying to make it into a fucking nerd.
I know, man. I think I might lose all the mom followers because they all love me for my eyebrows.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
They don't want that unibrow and that facial hair. They want that baby face. You know, that nice eyebrow, that baby face. That's what the MILFs
How
want.
much does that cost to get your eyebrows done?
Actually, I just have my girlfriend do it most of the time, so it works.
So she's like, I don't want you looking like a fucking werewolf.
Exactly.
Get over here, sweetheart.
Yeah, she'll be like, hey, you're waxing your eyebrows tonight. And I'll be like, fuck.
Oh, wax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, normally wax, bro. Waxing's the best.
Cause tweezing, they could be like a little bitch and like take it out slow. You're like, what? This fucking rip it out.
Yeah.
Don't fucking like torture
so bad
me.
That, like you gotta wax them and tweeze them. You gotta do it all.
Oh wow. How long does this take?
Don't ask me, man. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what.
You don't wax your bush, do you?
No, fuck no.
I wasn't sure. What about like your legs?
Nope, I don't. No, I don't do nothing. I mean, just trim up the body hair and wax that, bro.
But you shave your legs before you wrestle, no?
No, I don't shave.
Really? Oh my God! Fuck yeah, I do. If you're gonna touch my leg and I'm sweating, you ain't fucking hanging on this fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. I think like in fighting, like because I've heard of other people doing that for the slickness is like it's really easy to limp leg your almost your entire leg.
Dude. Oh my God, dude. I used to roll up to tournaments, and you know how you were there like 2 hours before.
Yeah.
I would go directly in the shower and fucking shave my whole body. Like, oh, let's fucking wrestle, bitch.
Really?
And, dude, you are, if you have no hair, you are, like, the shadows are in there better, and you look more toned. So now there's, this, like, intimidation thing, too.
I feel that. That's what I mean. I'll trim them.
Hang on. Have you ever seen a hairy bodybuilder stand?
No.
Yeah.
No, never, man.
Yeah, that's why, you fuck.
I'm not intimidated by a bodybuilder, though.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. What do you mean?
Oh, because you're the baddest man on the earth.
No, not at all.
I'm intimidated by a bodybuilder. He can fucking smush my head. But he will never get this.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to throw a punch. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm scared of bodybuilders.
I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of a bodybuilder.
Have you ever gotten grabbed by a big man and thrown?
No, we've talked about this before. You have that body dysmorphia where when you size guys up before a fight, you think like, oh, you look kind of ripped right now. Like, you know what? I'm fucking tougher than him, and I'm fucking more ripped than him. You have that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everyone. Everyone doesn't have that.
I almost retired after I lost a Feely because he's a vegan. He has no muscle mass.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't lose to a vegan and no muscle.
This guy's not even fucking jacked. He's got a good tan though. Feely's got a good tan.
He does.
He's got a great tan.
No. Yeah, he's got a good haircut too.
He might have some dope tattoos if you're into tattoos. So I mean, but yeah, I get what you mean. A vegan doesn't even eat meat.
Well, I mean, listen, in terms of athletics, like I never played with the skinniest fucking G.I. Joe. I wanted the fucking most jacked dude. Like I was into fucking superheroes because they're fucking jacked.
I hear you.
That's true.
All right,
but I mean, we're learning, bro. There's some dudes out there. I mean, look at Ben Askren, bro. No.
Oh my God, no, don't go there, Bryce. We tried to go there before, and it got weird because I tried to be like, "Yo, Ben, you're doing it for the dad bod." He was like, "Yeah, thanks."
Like, he knows that he's a fucking man. But damn.
Are you familiar with Kevin Lee?
What was that? Yeah, Kevin Lee, Motown.
So yeah, we started talking about how Kevin Lee is getting a fight against Dos Anjos, and I was like, oh, he's probably getting that fight because of his body, and he looks good, and he plays the part, and Dana White likes that. He doesn't have the dad bod like you, Ben. And then we had a moment of silence, and then I went, I got a dad bod too, Ben, don't worry. And then we had another moment of silence, and then he went, yeah, okay, yeah.
He's probably just sick of hearing it. Just like, I feel like probably just so recently, like coming back onto the UFC or getting onto the UFC scene, like everybody's like, what the But I mean, most of us have known it, but now he's probably just got sick of it again. Yeah. He's like, come on, man.
And then also there's like, who the fuck are you before I break your fucking
I tried
neck?
to bro out with him, like, yo, dad bods, we got this. And he was like, no.
No, I'll fucking kill you.
When I say it, it's cool. When you say it, it's insulting.
Like, next time I see you, you're getting smacked.
Bryce, what? So, like, you want to get into fighting? Like, obviously you smacked a few dudes up on the streets, no?
Oh, even this. If I see Ben Askren at Beat the Streets, I'll shoot a low single on him.
There you go.
I will shoot a low single on him. And then he'll wrestle, fuck me, and I'll go, Ben, get off me. It was a joke. It was a joke.
All right. What are the odds you actually do that if you see him?
No, none. He's a fucking pussy.
I would absolutely do it. Jokingly and for the content, 1,000,000%.
Yo, hang on. I cannot
1,000,000%.
wait. I'm going to call Ben and get like, hey, Ben, meet me over here. And like,
yep, let's do it.
Yeah, we have his number.
Yo. No. My boy, one of my boys from Tap Nest, and it's so funny. Like, he asked Ben, he was like, what if they were standing in the hallway one time. He works for 1FC. He's like the video guy. And they were standing in the hallway one time, and he said, hey, Ben, what if I shot a takedown on you right now, like unexpectedly? And Ben laughed and was like, stuffed every time. So I'm just gonna,
No, don't. I do want you to get like fucked up.
He's a playful dude in my mind. Imagine if I shoot like a low single, he grabs me like collar tie, starts throwing up.
No, what if he spikes your face into the concrete?
That could happen too.
And now he feels like an asshole because you're bleeding out of your mouth.
And then him and Dana White are actually gonna become best friends. What'd you say, Bryce?
I know. He's being rude.
Said you would take the low single shot on him because he's just like in normal tennis shoes, walk around and hurt the dude.
Yeah.
Like hurt his ankle or
hang on, Ravens.
Like, all right.
Hang on. Stan, tell Bryce your record in wrestling in 10th grade.
My record in wrestling, I was a 500 wrestler. I wasn't good.
Hang on, dude.
But
Ben
Bryce,
will see that thing coming from a mile away and just fucking
my takedowns
lift his leg.
Right now, my takedowns are probably bad. I haven't shot a takedown in probably like 2 years.
And his leg's broken.
And my leg was broken.
19 months ago, he broke it. Still broken.
Oh, so your leg was you would shoot the single and then re-break your leg.
Probably. But that's why I'm just gonna dive for an ankle pick. I'll shoot real low.
Oh God.
And then when Ben reacts, I'm like, I fell. I didn't shoot a takedown, you dick. The fuck you wrestling me for? Ben Askren? I'll sue this guy.
So, like, I was going somewhere.
Where were you going?
No, like, this dude wants to, like, get in the fighting. Obviously, he smacked a few dudes up on the street, no?
Yeah, I mean, I've smacked up a handful of dudes, but mostly when I was a kid, we just did a lot of, like, backyard fighting where it was, like, kind of like a controlled fight still. You know?
Like with boxing gloves on, just, like,
yeah,
swinging for
gloves, bolt gloves.
the fences?
Like, whatever it could be, yeah, bro, and just swing. Like, I grew up with a lot of kids that, like, that's what they did, is boxed.
Okay.
So, anytime
you guys
we
be
start
slap
arguing,
boxing and shit?
Anytime we started arguing, they'd be like, get the gloves on, let's go. So, I mean, we would do that a lot. But that's what I always say. Like, in junior high, in high school, I never.
Oh, hold on 1 second, Bryce. Yeah, you can't send me shit because I want to click my phone. You there?
Yeah, you guys there?
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, Stan fucking doesn't know how to work a damn phone.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I'm sick of his shit.
But yeah, like I said,
Shut
bro,
up,
like
Dennis.
like when I was in junior high, I was really little, so I wasn't trying to just go out and beat up everybody. 'Cause I was like
Same.
65 pounds, right? So if I
Dennis
was
is still
fighting,
really
it would
little,
be against
too.
my other wrestling friends, and it would be slightly controlled. And then in high school, I was just a cool guy, you know what I mean? So I didn't really have to do it. But in college, I've enjoyed the whole choke slam at the bars. That's about all I
Yeah?
have to do. Yeah, that's my go-to. It's almost undefeated. I've had one
Wow.
Now, are
I
we
had one that we
talking?
both kind of fell down, and it didn't really go as planned. But other than that, the choke slam's undefeated.
Now, are we talking the grab the throat and kind
Grab
of
the
like?
throat, and then from there, I either slam them up against a wall, throw them on the ground.
The rape
I've had some good
choke.
little moments.
The rape
It's
choke.
And
I
kind
think
of like.
it's funny, man, because like every once in a while, like a drunk guy will get crazy because like I'm still not a big guy or
Right.
whatever. And they'll say something like, "I know who the fuck you are. I ain't scared of you," and I'll just grab them by their throat instantly as hard as I can.
Just like, I know.
And this is what I always say, like, people that don't train fighting or train wrestling or anything, they don't understand how strong a human is.
Right. Because they
So
don't,
it's like,
they never pushed it.
When I grab somebody like that, it throws them way for a loop. They're just like, holy shit, what am I going to do to this guy?
You're one of
So
those
I'm just
fucking
like,
guys, huh? That like, if you were to grab my arm, I'm like, oh, so this is now your arm because you have the grip of a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty decently strong, I would say.
Yeah, that's.
But I'm a nice guy, though. That's what I mean. Like, I like fighting out of sport, man. I really do. Like if somebody wants to put gloves on and go fight, I'll love to do that. But, like, get in a crazy street fight because I don't like you, I'm like, nah, I don't really give a fuck.
So give me your craziest bar fight then.
My craziest bar fight.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Or
Have there been a bunch of them?
No, not a bunch. No, there's only been.
all right, the most recent then. How about we go there?
All right, yeah. So the most recent one was over St. Patrick's Day, and well, actually, Ant was at the last recent one.
What,
but that one was a little
NCAA's?
bit weird. Yeah, ask him about that one. I don't know how that one went, but
He said it was his fault.
Yeah, we'll go over that one. We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
And,
Wow.
At St. Patrick's Day, it was sick. There was this dude that cut the line in the bar, and then he started talking nonsense to somebody, not even me. And then he was just being a complete dick to this guy that looked very like he wasn't going to defend himself. You know what I mean? Like this guy was just like was being an asshole to somebody that he shouldn't have been being an asshole to. So he just kept going. He kept going. I said, "Hey, man, you ain't got to talk to him like that, blah, blah, blah." Next thing I know, I grab him by his throat. I grab him by his throat. He tries to swing at me or whatever. I like foot sweep him and slam his ass on the ground.
Ooh.
So now he's on the ground. I'm keeping him down. And then this one's just more funny to me. And then so everybody kind of breaks it up after that. You know what I mean? No punches thrown. I was good. I just wrestled the dude. And then the bouncers came up and then they just kicked that guy out. They were like, "Yo, we saw it. You're good. You're good. We saw it." And then everybody because we were in the male bathroom line and there was like 30 guys there. And then I got dapped up about 20 dudes. And they was like, "Yo, what the fuck was that, man? What the?" And that one was just kind of a funny one.
I love how you're like, next thing you know, I fucking smack him in the throat with my fucking hand and fucking start choking him. I don't know what came over my arm. It just, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, it was weird. I just felt like the guy was like just being. It's like when a guy like starts being rude to a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
that's not how it's gonna be.
Yeah, it was weird how he threw his neck right into your hand. It was.
My arm went through his neck. I just Adam's apple on the backside of his spine.
Jeez.
I feel like.
But like I said, dude, I'm a nice guy. I really don't like fighting. I really try to avoid that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
But you know.
I was gonna
So
say
every once in a while.
you're definitely a nice guy, Bryce, but I feel like you got some more stories there. I feel like we could have you on again next episode. You're gonna give us another fight story, and then we'll have you on another time, and you'll give us more fight stories. I feel like you're one of those guys.
Yeah.
You might.
We could do a couple for sure, and then hopefully here soon we start having cage fight stories.
Ooh, we like that.
And that's where we start talking because there's money and
dude,
real life involved.
Listen, hey. If you want me to get your feet wet, I will. You come here to Long Island. I have an extra bedroom. We can have a fucking sleepover. Bo Nickal's gonna be there, right?
Yeah, we're having sleepovers.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fort, watch scary movies, and then the next day we'll go to the gym. I'll show you guys a few things.
I would love to learn, bro. I really enjoy it when I go out to Jersey and stuff. Like with just recently Lance Palmer was out there and Frankie Edgar, and I was just asking Lance some questions. And it's just like it's so intriguing to me.
Yeah, and then we'll leave Bo at the house, and me and you will go to the bar and get a couple of cocktails.
Hey man, he'd come out too, bro. We would.
Hang on, does he throw a few back?
Just because he is.
I don't know if I'll say that, but he comes out to the club.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
But we had a good time actually on Saturday. We stayed out pretty late. I actually met Marshmallow, so that was cool. I met the real guy.
Oh damn.
The musician who usually has a marshmallow on his head.
Yep, the marshmallow head guy.
But
I met the real one.
But he didn't have the marshmallow on his head when you met him.
He didn't, no. But I had to keep it on the DL because the one guy that told me, he was like, "Hey,
hang on,
don't make a big deal about it."
I was gonna say he's what's the word? Ominous? What? Ambiguous? Anonymous. Anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah.
Ambiguous too. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, supposedly people know
mysterious.
Who he is. Yeah, but it was cool. But hey, I got one question for you about the whole fighting game.
Go on.
All right. Do you feel yourself getting punch drunk, or do you see people around you getting punch drunk?
Probably see people getting punch drunk around me. I don't get hit too often because I'm on those legs.
Well, I'll ask you, how do you feel, Menace, versus when you started? You feel the same, right?
No. What do you mean?
You feel punch drunk? You feel stupid?
No, I don't feel
like
dumb.
I would say from when I met you like 10 years ago, you're the same.
Here's what it really is the body doesn't do what it used to do in terms of recovery.
Mm-hmm. And
fucking training starts hurting because you're not recovered from the day before, but you know what it takes to be a champion, and it just
Yeah, because I get real mixed like views on it. Like I'll talk to some fighters and they'll be like, "Nah, dude, I'm fine. Like I don't feel it at all." And the next guys I talk to, they'll be like, "I'll be honest, dude. Like I can see myself getting really like slower with tasks and start forgetting things." And I won't say the fighters that they told me that they're like, dude, I can see him just kind of starting to get a little punch drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, huh. I'm just always interested to see what somebody has to say about it.
Yeah, because I think CTE is a real thing.
Yes.
And so you talking about going – because I fought for 10 years, you know? And I'm like, you know what? That's a pretty cool number to say I fought for. I fought for a decade. And, like, I also have 2 little boys. If I didn't have kids, I think I'd still be fighting. Actually, 1,000% I'd still be fighting because, like, I want to be able to hang out my, kids, grandkids, and, like, not be, like, drooling out of my mouth.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There's a fine line with the whole like fighting, like when you should throw it away,
Yeah. But
at the end of the day, it's just fighting. Like you gotta. Same thing with wrestling. Like it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You gotta give it up eventually if it's at the cost of your brain.
Right.
Which wrestling, I don't really think.
Just get on the fucking legs and fucking beat them up on the ground.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go over. That's gonna be our first day with you.
All right, so Bryce Meredith, we appreciate you for joining us, and
hey, man.
Don't be a stranger here at Menace, man. We definitely want to get you on again, and when you book your MMA fight, we want to be there, be a part of it, the whole nine. You know what I mean?
I want to know more about 2020 Olympic.
I know. I gotta get there, man. I gotta get grinding.
Yeah. Why? What do you think? You going for the Olympics?
Yeah, dude. That's what he just said when he got on the fucking interview.
I thought he was saying he wanted to go to MMA.
Yeah, after the 2020 Olympics, you nitty.
After the Olympics.
See, he's punch drunk.
No,
Yeah, he's punch drunk. He ain't
He's
never been
punch drunk.
punched and he's drunk.
Yeah.
no, I'm just drunk.
Or he's just drunk.
I'm just drunk right now.
All
Sorry.
right, man. Well, you guys have fun. Tell Aunt I said what's up, and thanks for setting all this up with us all.
Hey, Bryce. I'm going to miss you, dude.
I'm gonna miss you too. Hey, we're gonna have a real sleepover one of these days too. I bet.
Woo!
I'll be out to the island soon.
Yeah, I like that. You're not going to beat the streets, are you?
Nah, Brian.
Oh.
No, I gotta go to Last Chance Qualifier this weekend. I gotta go
Got
get
you.
it done.
Got you.
All right. So,
All right.
Bryce Meredith, good luck this weekend. Get it done.
Oh yeah, thanks, Josh.
Take it easy.
That was a good interview.
Yeah, I didn't want to like.
He was
give you-
fun.
We had Dan Ige ready like a half hour ago. Should we
I
still
know.
see what's up with him?
Yep. Or we could always get him next time.
What do you think? I don't want to leave him ready. Leave him
Well,
waiting.
text him, see what he says,
I'll just call him.
and do a quickie.
Ooh, what do you want to do? The 6 minute?
Do a little quickie with him.
I'll do the 6 minute if you want.
We'll prime him up. We'll get him primed up for next time.
Hello?
Dan,
Oh, damn.
Yo.
sorry we're a little late.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Menace and the Man.
It's all good. It's all good.
Do you know Bryce
Thanks
Meredith?
for- No, I kind of tuned in because I was like, shit, am I still doing an interview? And I tuned in and listened to you guys.
Got you.
Pretty funny.
Bryce Meredith is like a 3-time All-American, 2-time national finalist. He's chasing 2020 gold. He just like wouldn't shut up though.
Yeah.
You guys,
Nah,
that
I'm
was a
kidding.
good
I'm kidding.
conversation.
I'm kidding.
Dan Menace wouldn't shut up. That's
Oh,
what it really was.
fuck you, Stan.
Nah, I'm nervous now. I can't hold a conversation like that.
Well, I will hold your hand
Okay.
and I'll talk you through it.
That's what we do here, Dan. We're conversationalists. So let's start here.
Well, hang on. Let's start here.
No, here.
No,
How
hang
do you,
on.
How do you
hang on.
how do you pronounce your last name properly?
Oh my gosh.
Ige.
Ige. So Dan Ige.
Yeah.
So that's the
My
right
dad
way to
goes by
start.
IG though.
Now let's.
I didn't want to start calling you Dan Ige, or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's all
So
good.
Let's take a step back. All right. So I told you I'm gonna walk you through this interview, right? So we're holding hands. Now we holding hands like this? Are we intertwining our fingers?
I can't see it, but I'd intertwine them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
What about
Just
a
for
gable
you,
grip?
Dennis.
Yeah, I like that.
No gable grip, just intertwine.
Ooh.
Gable, hang on. You would hold hands with someone like this?
Another fighter, maybe.
Or S grip? No.
No, you wouldn't try.
Oh, I like an S grip.
Ooh, S grip's good too. And S
But
grip
we'd
was
have
good.
to be running. You'd have to be running in front of me.
Yeah, it'll match to link the hands up. All right. We're getting
So
somewhere.
I'm
now.
driving through the ATM right now, cashing them checks, you know?
Ooh, let's
Sorry,
talk
one-
about it.
What is
Yeah.
it? What do we got here? We got a win bonus check from your last UFC fight.
No, I got one of those, but sorry, 1 second. My Dominance MMA check right here.
Ooh, cashing that shmoney.
In Vegas,
Yeah.
right? We in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Just
What are we driving
Sorry,
these
one-
days? What does Dan drive? Ige.
I drive a Honda.
Nah,
I drive a Honda
a
Accord.
new one?
Yeah.
They get good gas mileage.
I don't know. I like Hondas.
Does it have
I've
a
always had a Honda.
Does it have a
My
turbo?
first car was a Honda.
Does it have a
It
turbo?
does.
Ooh,
It
here we
does.
go. Here we go.
Ooh, now Menace's
It's
ears
not
just
like
perked up.
it's not very luxury, but you know.
You got the cold air
gets me
intake
to
in that
point A,
sucker?
point- Not that high tech.
What? No cold air intake?
Maybe.
You got
Maybe a little.
rims? You got rims on it?
No,
Stock. Is it a lease?
pretty low key.
Or you-
Yeah, it's a lease. It's a look.
Oh yeah.
The best thing I got on here is the tint. That's it.
Ooh,
In Vegas,
yeah.
you need that tint. You gotta, 5%.
So no, I know you're from Hawaii originally. How long you been in Vegas?
3.5 years.
All
I
right,
moved
all
here
right.
3.5 years ago.
Now we just had your boy Puna on last week. Now, what did you move to Vegas first and then make him come along with you after?
Yeah, I got to speak up for that kid. That kid's he won't say it, but he's a killer, man. I'm excited for him. He's fighting on the Contender Series. But that kid could be in the top 10 of the UFC middleweight like right now. He's talented.
Oh, for sure. Once
And it's just getting started.
Yeah, once I was having him on the show and I watched some of his fights, he's got dynamite in his hands and his feet. So
And his fights don't get out of the first round, right?
He is a crazy wrestler too. Like people don't even know that. He could take anyone down.
Well, you know what it is, yeah. How many crazy wrestlers come out of Hawaii? It's not known for producing the top wrestlers, but
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, he's just funky.
it's known for producing tough dudes. So now you grew up in Hawaii, born and raised, right?
Yeah. I was born in California and then I moved to Hawaii when I was super young, and I basically lived there my whole life.
So we had Puna on, and Puna had never been in a street fight before. You've been in some street fights, I'm sure, right?
Couple.
Yeah, like
I actually seen Puna fought one of my friends, but with
He
gloves
lied
on.
to me.
No. They had gloves, so it wasn't really a street fight, and they were friends too. But it was the craziest fight till this day I've ever seen.
Like in a
They
backyard?
fought for 30 minutes. Yeah, craziest fight I've ever seen.
Do we got video anywhere?
Did they know MMA at all, or was
No,
just
we
like
didn't have we had camcorders, but I don't know. I lost all the footage.
8mm tape?
Yeah, about the Fuji cam.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, Puna sounds like he's legit, and then everything I've seen on him, and now that Contender Series fight now, it's like a weird gray area. So you guys all work for Dominance, but you guys are managed by Sucker Punch.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, how does that work?
I met Ali before I met Brian with Sucker Punch. So I think I was 2-1 when I met Ali, and he was like, hey man, to be honest, I want to help you out, but it's I don't have a lot of connects with small shows to build you. So he's like, but my good friend Brian Butler, Sucker Punch Entertainment, he could take care of you and take you under his wing, and that's what he did. And Brian's a super good guy. I have a good relationship with him, but I'm with Ali every single day, and he's a mentor to me too. He's basically my manager as well, but he's more of a brother,
Oh, for sure. We always talk about Ali on Menace and the Man, how he gets a bad rap. A lot of people take his emotion and his loyalty to his fighters the wrong way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm with the guy every single day, so it's I know I'm probably better than a lot of people, and I see him get trashed every single day, but he's some stuff bothers him, but he's pretty good at not letting it bother him. I guess you gotta,
Oh, I can't hate on Ali. If you're my boy and you got beef with him, I'm fucking you up when I see you. Or if you pop off, I'm jumping in that. You know what I mean? I can't hate Ali for what he does. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sure. That's what we were talking about with Puna. My take on people from Hawaii is when you see somebody, if you guys make eye contact, it's what's up, brah? What's up? And you guys will fight right there, right? That's the Hawaii way.
It's like chicken fighting.
Yeah,
wow. You better look away first, huh?
We talked about that last week with your brother, even, Jay. I've had friends that went to Hawaii, and they said, no, you can't make eye contact with people. Why?
Dude, I still get eyed out. I went to Hawaii. I went for 3 days, this past weekend, and I'm still walking around town getting eyed out. I'm like, dude.
That's what you call it in Hawaii? Eyed out?
Break your neck.
I don't know. Yeah, they just
ice grilled. We call it in New York. He's grilling me. He's grilling the shit out of me. This guy over here.
They just get their rooster necks going and what's up?
You.
Oh, all right. Menace just gave me a mean look, and I was like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" He was ice grilling me. Yeah, that was an ice grill right there.
I gave him
in Hawaii. I would be like, "What's up, brah?"
Yeah,
what's up, bro?
I take this goddamn pole and fucking smash over.
Not a good idea.
And then we'd fight on the street. That's how it goes down in Hawaii.
And I'd win.
So now, what do you got, man? You got all your family back home in Hawaii? They in Vegas with you?
No, all my family's back home in Hawaii. It's just me and my wife up here.
You and the wife, no kids yet, right?
No kids.
All
She's
right.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a few kids, but she's still got goals, and she's a competitive CrossFit athlete, so I don't want to
you don't want to ruin her body,
she's
dude.
Already, yeah. So.
All right, so two professional
Same
athletes.
patience.
How'd you guys meet?
Hang on, let me rephrase that. So, how'd you guys meet?
We're good friends in high school. Didn't start dating till after my second year in college, but we're good friends for a long time. So it's good, I was in the friend zone for a long time.
Really? You never got to go in high school while you guys were friends?
No.
No? Oh.
Yeah.
And wait, while you were in the friend zone, was she the girl for you? Like, or did you
No.
guys just fall into it at some point, like friends that just fell in love?
Honestly, it was like, yeah.
Or were you guys kind of drunk in college? Like, hey, like we've been friends for a while. Like, you want to make out?
No.
No.
Honestly, I think I fell in love with her first. Like, I was going to college in Iowa, and like, dude, it was depressing. At some points out there in the winter.
Yeah.
And like, that was the one chick I had to talk to. So, kind of came back after college.
Did you drop the L bomb first?
The L bomb?
The L bomb.
I might have felt it first.
But you're like,
said it.
But you're like, I'm gonna hold out.
I'm gonna hold this one right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for this. I'm gonna wait this one out. Yeah.
I don't know. I always loved her as like a friend, So.
Yeah. When I was younger, I'd have sex with a girl like one time. I'm like, I love you.
Never for me.
I'm
Never
such
for
a
me.
loser.
Never for me. Never for me.
We're happy.
So Dan, after this last win, what's going on with you? You got any word from the UFC on the next fight?
I actually do. I just got offered. I don't have a contract yet. But I verbally agreed to fight.
So are you a free agent right now? Technically?
No. I signed a new deal last night.
Got
fight
you.
was
New
my
deal.
first fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did they offer you?
Can I say that?
Absolutely.
Sure can.
Kevin Aguilar. Oops.
All right, Kevin Aguilar. I don't think Kevin Aguilar wants that smoke.
No chance.
Yeah.
That's
probably why I didn't get the bout agreement.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while.
What are your thoughts on that? Like people being like, "Hey, you want to fight this guy?" And they're like, "Nope." And like that, I've never turned down a fight ever.
I was just gonna say, have you ever turned down a fight? Yeah.
No, never.
I guess that's what managers are for.
Well, the thing is, also like the UFC either likes you or they don't. So I know like people that get offered like one guy to fight, and it's either yes or no. But like someone like myself who throws down and they I've been given 5 guys. Pick one. Who do you want to fight? All right, cool.
Yeah.
And I've heard those other type of guys. We know some of them that get offered that one guy, and then when it's like, oh, you don't want to fight this guy? We'll cut you fucking tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to fight this guy, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, my friend Dennis got offered 5 guys. I can't get 2. And it's like, no.
I feel like I have a pretty good relationship with the UFC, and I'm in a good spot, and I basically work for them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And I think you're very marketable, too, because they're trying to get into that Hawaii market and just keep growing, just getting out in more and more markets.
He just needs bigger. You need even more Hawaiian tattoos.
I know. It's been a while.
I mean, you know what you need. You need that rock shoulder tattoo.
Yeah.
That's like the Hawaiian.
And have it go all the way down your side, all the way to your right knee.
Who's the other guy? Is Tyson Pedro? He's Spanish, right?
No.
Tyson Pedro.
He's
from
Hawaiian?
Australia.
He's from that's like a.
He's Polynesian, but it's all people. We're all Polynesian.
Yeah, Polynesian.
All got that.
He's the guy who popped in my head. I know he's got the rock tattoo, and I know UFC. Like I feel like they push him a little bit.
What's Travis Brown? Is he Polynesian or is he more Hawaiian?
I think he's Hawaiian.
Yeah, same. He's he's from Hawaii.
Got you. Cause he's got the dope Hawaiian leg tattoo.
Yeah.
On the one leg, I fucks with that one. That thing's dope.
Yeah, the thing goes all the way up his leg.
If I was Hawaiian, man,
that's my goal. I mean, not my goal, but something I want to do. Like, because I got my calf on the inside and then the outside, but I want to go all the way up my quad.
Yeah.
So you want to be like the male Ashley Evan Smith.
Yeah.
But with Hawaiian tattoos.
Exactly.
But all Hawaiianed up.
Now, how close
and
to how close to your package are you cutting that tattoo off?
I don't know, man.
I feel like that would get very, 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 very sensitive up there.
Oh, dude, your groin.
Oh.
That's the worst, I bet.
Oh. Yo,
I have no tattoos, so I don't even want that needle touching me. I can only imagine the pain that is.
No, you should definitely get a tattoo, Stan.
What should I get? Menace and the Man on my neck?
Bingo.
Something like that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or like on your fist.
Yeah.
Like Menace and like sign man, and you're like, yeah, man.
And then when I have beef,
Do it on your butt.
when I have beef, I'll be like, which one you want? Which one you want?
You want the Menace or you want the man?
What'd you say, Dan? I should get it on my butt?
Yeah, I love Menace and the Man.
Ooh, all right. Don't say that, Dan. That sounds like a bad bet for Dennis that he'll throw at me when I'm drunk and I'll fucking lose.
Yep.
I'll wind up getting my first tattoo.
Or
No shame.
or like in your belt line,
Ooh,
It's good marketing.
like the Menace, and then they're like, what's down there? And you're like, the man.
bro. Yo, Dan's onto something there. That's amazing marketing. That really would be great marketing if someone got a Menace and the Man tattoo.
Yeah.
So we got to find that fan out there. Not me. Don't point to me, pitch. I'm not getting that tattoo. No chance. I have no tattoos. I'm a blank canvas. Well, maybe Dan Ige will be the first guy to get the Menace and the Man tattoo.
Yeah, like in like some Hawaiian print.
Ooh, get that in like what's Hawaiian wording? Skrill, like you know how like the hieroglyphics, yeah, something like that. Get it in like
Hieroglyphics is
you know what I mean, Hawaiian fucking
Scripture.
language. Well, don't you guys have your own
calligraphy
something, writing? No,
language.
No, I mean, yeah, we don't. We got like pigeon talk, like pigeon English.
Oh, so it's all English across the board.
But it's there's
All right.
no like honestly not like they'll teach Hawaiian in school, but no one speaks Hawaiian really.
Well, I'm an idiot, Dan. I'm very uncultured.
Don't be so
I don't
hard
know a
on
lot
yourself.
about geography.
Actually, you
it's
are
all
an
good.
idiot.
Yeah. As we get further and further into episodes of Menace and the Man, people realize that, especially when I'm drinking.
It's okay.
Oh, that's right.
Still
But-
love you.
So Kevin Aguilar, if Kevin Aguilar doesn't accept that fight, when are we seeing Dan Ige? How do you pronounce it again? Give me one more time.
Ige.
Ige. I was
Yeah.
getting it right, and I fucked myself up. So when are we going to see Dan Ige back in the octagon? You looking for the summer?
Yeah, summertime.
Summertime.
So I mean, honestly, I would love to fight on that freaking Vegas card because it's here, but I don't really.
Oh, what's
It
that?
doesn't matter to me. to be
International
honest.
Fight Week.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're slacking on that UFC Hawaii card. I feel like they have a handful of guys that they can put on it and just absolutely crush. Now,
I know, dude.
is there an arena in Hawaii that they could even like put it on at? What's like the arena in Hawaii? How many does it seat?
The college.
No, yeah, the college would be the best. The San Sheriff Arena. They have the Blaze though, but it's not too. Actually, they just had Bellator there, and they did a really good show.
Yeah, Bellator.
From what I heard, I wasn't there,
Bellator.
but
Surprisingly, Bellator beat the UFC there. I thought UFC was going to get there first.
they're going back too, from what I've heard.
Well, they have what? How do you? I don't know her name either. Emily McFarlane.
She
Is that how
just
you
fought,
pronounce
right?
it?
Yeah, Lima.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a beast.
She just won.
Yeah, they have her, so they can market that. She's a very marketable fighter.
Yeah,
They bring that to Hawaii, and they got something.
yeah. So they had that at the Blaze though. I was just there. They had a show, like a small show, local show, on Saturday, but it's a decent size. Like they can have a fight night there for sure. I don't know about a pay-per-view, but
Fight night pay per view.
What if they had an
ESPN Plus or whatever it
outside
is.
pay-per-view fight in Hawaii?
Aloha Stadium.
Yep. What if they
I
did
think
that?
it would be cool. I mean, they definitely have a way to cover that thing, but I know it's always they say it's the rain. The rain is the problem, but it rains like every day.
Oh, yeah.
So
a
but
lot of
it's like a
tropical
light
places
drizzle,
do that.
Yeah,
but like you don't want your canvas.
it'll be
getting
sunny
wet.
and rainy at the
Yeah.
same time.
So you guys get a lot of rainbows, huh?
Yeah,
How often do you go back to Hawaii?
I try to go back like once or maybe 3 times a year.
Because that's not too
Once
bad of a
after every
ticket,
fight.
right? What's that like a
No.
$500 ticket from Vegas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about
If I want to go from New York, it's like a G.
For real?
Yeah, it's up there. Unless I
much-
like really plan ahead, which I don't do that.
Yeah, you'd have to fly to either LA or Vegas,
And then
and then and then fly
hop, jump, and skip
from
from there.
there. Yeah. Oh,
So, I
Uh-huh.
mean, me and Stan are over here, and we're trying to fucking blow up and act like we don't know nobody. And we know, you got a fucking sick roster of fighters.
We know you probably got the keys to that, Dan.
We need him. We need him.
they call me the Vault.
Ooh, is that right?
Do they call you the Vault?
They do.
Ooh, well now you're now the man to Menace and the Man. We're gonna be hitting Dan up. We need to get everybody on the show. That's what we want to do, and we want to make you a regular on the show as well. I was talking to Menace about it. Menace says you're a beast. So, and I've watched your fights. I see a fast rising featherweight. So we want to make you a regular here.
I'm okay. I get lucky, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what they say: the harder you train, the luckier you get. So you're obviously doing something right.
I guess. Dennis.
Yo.
Do you still have Cooking with the Menace?
It's gonna come back.
We might do an episode this week, actually, when we go to Miami.
Yep.
I used to watch it, low-key.
Ooh, low-key. You were a fan. Before you got into the UFC, you were following the Menace.
That's probably the only reason why he knows me from the cooking show, not my actual fights.
He beat my cousin, Max Holloway.
Oh, Max is your cousin?
No.
Oh.
But everyone in Hawaii's cousins.
What up, cuz? Got you.
That you remembered that. Usually I leave people on that cliffhanger, and I'm like, oh, you know who else beat Max Holloway? And they're like, who? And then I go, Dennis. Then I'm like, really? Or, yeah, all right, cool. That's cool.
Really? That scrub?
Yeah. Dan had that ammunition ready.
Oh,
so he remembers that day. You beat Hawaii's hero, Max Holloway.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so you know Kylan Karan, right?
Yeah.
So her and I kind of became. I had already fought Max, I think. And then her and I had the same manager, and so when we come around, you know, it was like you guys are with your man, you know, with Ali. You guys are very almost like a family, you know. And I remember first being like, oh yeah, you're working with us, stuff like that, being very nice, and she was very off to me kind of at first.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was why?
Because I beat Max.
And I'm saying you got to the root of the problem. That was why.
Well, she never said it, but I would be fighting, and she wouldn't be like, oh. Hopefully my homie does it, and then Max would be fighting. She'd be like, oh, let's get him, Max. I'm like, yo, man, come on. We're on the same team. Nah, I know.
Hawaiians stick together, man. They're from a small island.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what it is like? But us Long Islanders, similar to that, right? No.
Right.
You guys live on an island?
Yep.
Yeah, but
sure
even
do.
Island?
I would think you guys are even a little bit more bonded because you guys kind of can't go nowhere. Like we could drive a car.
Yeah.
We can go to New York or we can go to Pennsylvania or somewhere.
You guys got to hop on a boat or a plane.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked if there's a tsunami or something.
Ooh, I say the same thing about Long Island, dude.
Yeah, if sea level rise, we'd be fucked.
Well, no, sea level rising takes time.
No, I'm saying with a hurricane or something.
I'm saying
tsunami,
let's say a fucking tsunami came, fuck, dude. Well, the thing is, I got this cool little motorcycle. I'd be in and out of traffic, and I'm getting across that bridge.
Maybe.
Or
yeah, you definitely can't drive.
Or Menace. Dan, this is why we need you. We're gonna get your fighters on the show. We're gonna blow up because we're having the fucking dope content, and then we're gonna buy a fucking boat. So if shit goes down, we can get off this island, and we'll take the goddamn show with us.
Oh yeah.
Dude, do you see how that's went full circle?
Oh my God! Like the end of the world, and the only news source is Menace and the Man.
Am I the key?
Yeah, yo, you are. You're the Vault. You're the Key now too. That's your new nickname, the Key.
Wow. Yeah. To us, you're the king.
Ooh, that actually rhymes too. Dan the Key Ige, right? A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with it. That's your new nickname on Menace and the Man.
Yeah, you're not a rapper.
Oh, Menace
I'm
is a rapper.
Now.
Yeah, I am a rapper.
Oh my God, Dan, we were doing sound check earlier.
Yeah, we were.
We were like, hey, Menace, start talking. And instead of talking, he was like,
one.
Go
one,
for
two.
it. Yeah, he started rapping.
Check me out right here, yo. Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well
and
shine
wait,
together.
and then
now never
wait,
business
and
before. Put your P Diddy in the fan. Who you know do it better? Dude, are you kidding me?
And then Dan,
could you ever? You
ever be going to do a sound check and the guy won't stop rapping? So you're in the other room yelling, "Shut the fuck up! Stop rapping!" And he just won't stop.
You're rude, Stan.
Am I?
Imagine you went to 50 Cent's concert and he was fucking killing it, and you're like, "Oh, 50, hang on, I gotta say something." Wouldn't work. You're looking at it as chokeslam me right now.
You think you're on 50
I'm an artist, dude. A performer.
You think you're on 50 Cent's level?
Die.
All right. I like that confidence, though.
Yeah.
I do love that confidence.
Wait, I'm a little bitch.
All right.
I like your rapping, Dennis.
Thanks, dude.
It's not bad.
No, you freaking were... Dude, he silenced you, too. You were freaking beatboxing and standing
I know.
out. Yeah, he's rude.
You were beatboxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to
I
get Dennis.
I was going with,
I was trying to get Dennis. He was getting super loud on my headset, and I felt like he was yelling over you.
I'm a performer.
Well, I feel like Dan's the star right now, not you. I'm sorry.
Well, he asked me to rhyme and
No,
rap for him.
I asked you to rhyme, I think.
Well,
that was my mistake.
Dude, listen, I'm a crowd pleaser. What can I say?
Yeah. So, Dan, when you coming back to New York? I see you pop into Henzel's every now and then. When you coming back here?
Yeah, I was contemplating coming for this PFL, but if I'm gonna fight, I want to stay back and train. But I mean, I get good training on the road. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's not the same.
I like where you're going with that. I got some good training for you if you come to New York. Why don't you come to that PFL? We'll do an in-studio sit. We'll get you in studio. You could sleep over Menace's house.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't invite people over, but you can?
Yeah, it's my house, Dan. Well, Dan, hey, if you come to Long Island, you can sleep over my house. Like, fucking, what's going on? Stan's like he pays rent.
Oh, so I can invite girls over your house, though, but I can't invite Dan.
No!
That's fucked up.
You can't invite anybody over my house, Stan. It's my house.
How's LaFleur doing?
LaFleur actually just called me. I got to call him back.
Yeah, red button his fucking ginger ass. Sick as shit.
LaFleur's doing good, though. He just had knee surgery.
Yeah, he's limping. Hey, hang on. He lost like 20 pounds of muscle because he doesn't do anything.
He hasn't trained since his fight.
And he like doesn't eat. Dude, he weighs like $185.
No way.
Yeah, and like when he was fighting, he would walk around like 205 in between fights.
That's crazy. No, I just saw Evan Dunham. He was telling me the same thing because he was saying like, oh, I'm normally like 180, 185, but now I'm not fighting. I'm 170.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him that ticket.
What about you, though?
I don't know. I haven't stepped on the scale, but I don't feel like I'm fucking.
I feel like you look bigger.
Well, I've been working out, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't fully give up.
But even you've been training still. Like you're running. Menace is gonna run to Montauk, Dan. He's gonna run like 88 miles.
Yeah,
That's what he's working for.
Really?
Yeah. And also, like, I don't know. I want to like look good at the beach and shit. You know. I don't want to
train for that.
You run.
Yeah.
A lot.
Or you come to New York and you work out,
hate
Dan.
running.
Yeah. So does Stan.
I used to love running. Now I can't. Let's not get into that. But Dan, why don't you book that trip? Come to the PFL. We'll set some things up. We'll take you out to lunch, the whole nine. We'd love to hang out with you, Ali, the whole nine.
Yep.
It's up in there. May not.
All right.
I'm buying a house right now, so it's kind of like, a lot of shit going on.
Where you moving?
Buying
a house in Vegas?
Yeah, my first house.
All right. Where you living on
I'll
the
put the bone.
How close to the strip?
About 10, 15 minutes from the strip. Just kind of next to the PI, the Performance Institute, and it's close by.
Oh, well, you'll be out in Vegas in a couple weeks, Menace, right? Maybe you should hook up with Dad.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm coming out.
You could sleep in my house.
Yeah, I'm coming over Memorial Day weekend.
Look at that. Now you guys are having to sleep over at his house.
Yep. My brother's
nice.
turning 30.
Oh, sweet.
And he lives in Hawaii. And Las Vegas is like the halfway point from New York and Hawaii. So.
Nice, dude. You gonna train at all or just have fun?
I mean, we had Jessica I on last week or 2 weeks ago.
Last week.
Oh,
and she was like, yeah, man, if you could show me a couple of your takedowns, I'd be more than open to it. And I was like, I got takedowns.
For you, Jessica, I got a bunch of takedowns. What are we wearing when we do? What are we wearing when we train?
I didn't say that, Dan. I wouldn't do that, but I would bring baby oil.
All right, so nice. Dan Ige, we want to thank you for joining us here on Menace and the Man, and don't be a stranger.
For sure. Right on, guys. Well, thank you.
And say no to danger.
It's good talking to you guys.
Say no to who?
I miss you, dude.
Say no to who?
Danger.
Oh, Danger. I think he said say no to Dana. I was like, why would he say no to Dana?
Don't be a stranger. Say no to danger.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you. That's the only ones I come up with are good ones.
All right, so Dan,
all right, guys.
Thank you again for joining us. And when you book your next fight, come back on.
Yep.
Or
sure.
If you make it out for the PFL, we're gonna get you in studio. We're gonna do something. We'll take you out to eat something.
Yeah, Stan will give you HJ.
No HJs. No HJs. He's a married man, and he's probably heterosexual.
No. I feel like an HJ is okay.
Not for me.
Well, as long as it doesn't look you in the eyes, right?
Not for me.
Ah,
Yeah, he's got like
All right.
he's got like a ginger beard.
Oh, I'm a good-looking guy, Dan, but you don't want that for me. Come on.
He's got a dad bod.
maybe then.
Just like Ben Askren. Just like Ben Askren.
All right, seriously.
All right, guys.
This time. Goodbye.
All right, Dan. Take it
See ya.
easy.
Pretty good episode.
It was all right. Let's do some fight picks before we get the fuck out of here.
No, you're a piece of shit.
Why am I a piece of shit?
'Cause we had great guests on. You're gonna say, hey, it's me.
Lesnar's retiring, I think.
Oh,
Brock,
I read
Brock
that.
Lesnar's retiring.
I read that during the show that if like a deal isn't closed, Ariel Helwani reported, or some shit like that. But did you watch those fights this weekend with Jacare versus Hermanson?
No.
Negative.
Yeah.
Negative.
I
Negative.
had my kids this weekend,
Negative. Yeah, this kid's at his retirement
and I had
party.
my kids.
All right. So we have. Let's see about this undercard. Oh, I don't think me and Menace care. I know I care about the undercard. Menace does not care about the undercard.
Heard that.
So we're gonna go with this main card. Andrew Sanchez versus Mark Andre
Sanchez.
Barbalut. I agree. Sanchez. Sanchez is actually a fan of the show. He likes a lot of our shit.
He's a mean guy.
Walt Harris versus Sergey Spivak.
Harris.
I'll go Walt Harris as well.
He wears like a fucking very cool satchel.
Who, Walt Harris?
Yep.
Ooh, your boy Marab is fighting this weekend. Brad Katona versus Marab Jakishvili.
I know the dude that Marab is fighting is pretty tough.
Katona, I think, won one of the Ultimate Fighter seasons.
But Marab he's a killer, man. I've been kind of helping him with a little bit of his training. He's becoming Long Island MMA, and he's putting it together nicely. And he's like one of those Russians, like you will have to kill him before he gives up.
Yeah. And now we got Cub Swanson versus Shane Burgos. Big step up for Shane Burgos.
Yeah, huge. Now the thing is Cub is kind of a stand-up fighter.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do takedowns and stuff like that. So I had sparred against Shane getting ready for a fight, and I would just blow through him with a very explosive like takedown, because he stands pretty stand up or straight up
Shane.
and like kind of boxes. And
this will be a striking fight, probably.
yeah,
right?
yeah, and a good one because Shane has heavy hands too.
Yeah.
And he puts down a mat for you, like, yo, let's throw down right here. Like, come on. He's like, and I was like, fuck that.
Who do you have there? You think Shane could pull that one off? Because Cub's an established veteran. Has he fought for the UFC title? I think he's fought for the UFC title. He's fought for the WEC title. He's very established.
Now we've talked about this on previous shows, man. It's easier to become the champion than to stay the champion. So right now, Cub Swanson has the target on his back, whereas Shane is on this rise. You know what I mean? So for Cub thinks he's fighting down to a lesser guy than himself.
This fight, all the pressure's on Cub Swanson.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win though?
Because Cub's last fight was that against what's the face we got choked out?
No,
Ortega.
No,
was his last fight Ortega?
I think I want to say Cub won his last fight, but let me check that because obviously.
Because I mean, if his last loss is to Ortega,
watch this one. We got this one working too. Boom. Now we can give this to people. I like this.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do we got there? Who was his last fight? He lost. He got submitted by Moicano.
Oh, so is he on a 2-fight losing streak?
Yeah. He lost to. He might be a 3-fight. Is it a 3-fight? Click his Wikipedia. See what it says. Oh, he's on a 3-fight losing streak. And his last win was Artem Lobov. So yeah, he's this might.
What are the odds on this one? Because I tell you what, if Shane's the underdog, I'll throw a couple bones at him.
I like Shane Burgos. I want to root for the Tiger Showmans and the local guy, but I almost feel like that's what's his name on a slide. So I'd have to think like the odds are probably even.
He's fighting Shane Burgos?
Yeah.
Shane Burgos is plus 135 in that fight.
So he's the underdog, Shane. The negative is the favorite.
Yes. Yeah, but that's
and
like...
that's close odds. That's close.
Yeah.
But even... who is Shane Burgos for?
And like, hang on. And Cub is super duper homies with Dillashaw, who got flagged and then also underwent surgery, so he doesn't have like his like
number one.
Yeah. But he's got Archuleta, right? Or how do you say that guy's name?
Juan Archuleta and what's his name too? Alp trains out there.
Yeah.
And who's the other one we were talking about before? Pico.
Yeah. How old is Cub?
Ooh.
Because Cub
He's
is
old.
I remember like, Cub being on my radar, and I would watch some of his like training things on like his Instagram and stuff like that, and like he was doing some crazy things.
35. Which like it's weird. 35, 36.
At 145, I bet you he walks around like 175.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like 35, 36,
that's a
37.
shitty cut. He's been doing that cut for a very long time.
I feel like at the lower weight classes, that's old. But at heavyweight or light heavyweight, you might still be okay. Like you're still in there. Middleweight, you might be okay. But like 135, 145, I feel like 35, 36, 37, that's when you're like, it's getting dangerous there. You're losing your speed.
Yeah.
And everyone else is quick as fuck. So what do we think now?
For
this has been a 10-minute conversation on
for
Cubs
betting
Hockey.
odds, I'm going Shane.
All right. I'll go Shane Burgos just because I'm going to root for the Tiger Showman's guys. Has Shane, and I believe Shane's come to Long Island MMA before, right?
You're kidding me, right?
Well, you go to Tiger Showman's too.
Yeah.
So why are you being a dick? You've been to Tiger Showman's too, have you?
Yeah, but he's been to Long Island MMA more.
All right, well.
I'll fucking bite you, Stan.
That was after I broke my leg because I don't remember seeing Shane. I remember Arce. I remember all the other ones. I remember the dude Trizano coming to Lima.
You should get a tattoo of like your leg being broken, so you don't have to tell everyone you broke it. They can just visibly look and see.
I didn't tell anyone I broke my leg tonight. You brought it up, and you were talking shit about me. So I had to be like, we'll play it back and we'll see. All right, Derek Brunson, Elias Theodorou.
Change the camera angle.
To what? Oh, we'll get off that? All right, we'll go hard cam.
Bang! Hard cam.
Derek Brunson.
Bang! Hard cam.
Derek Brunson, Elias Theodorou.
Bang! Hard cam.
Do you know Elias Theodorou?
See?
He's
been to Long Island MMA.
I know he's come to Long Island MMA. I know he trains a lot at Sarah's. Who do you got? Him versus Derek Brunson?
You know what's crazy is like...
He's got some good fucking hair.
Brunson? Oh, he's like an amazing hair.
Amazing hair. And you know what else he is? He's the ring dude for Invicta.
Yes, he is.
When I saw that, like when I first heard it,
gave a little giggle.
I thought it was a joke, and then when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my god!"
His like shirts off and
it's
shit.
It's so fucking funny, and he's a ring card girl. He's a ring card boy.
Man.
Ring card man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't be insulting.
I'm sorry, Elias.
Now the thing is, so Derek Brunson, I would like to describe his fighting style as like win ugly. You know, like when I watch him fight, he's not throwing like technically sound strikes and
Cormier versus Miocic 2, set for August 17th.
So Brock is retiring.
I think so. That's what it seems like. So one of the messages I got before was saying how Brock was going to retire if they didn't get a thing. What did he just throw on my face?
Semen.
A load of jizz? You douchebag. All right. Elias Theodorou, Derek Brunson. Who's going to win?
I think Derek Brunson is more of the athlete.
All right. I'm going to go with... I'll go with Derek Brunson as well. So now, the fight we're all going to watch, Donald Cerrone versus Al Iaquinta. I can't believe Justin Gaethje went so hard at Al Iaquinta. He was like, I don't like that fucking guy. What does their beef stem from? I think it's just like internet words.
Yep.
And they want to fight, like, off fight after that, you know? Like, whether or not the fight's even booked, Gaethje was like, I'll fight that fucking dude. I hate that dude. I'm going to hurt. If he's your friend, tell him to lose that fight because I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
Something like that. So do you think Al Iaquinta is going to defeat Donald Cowboy Cerrone?
Al's a very mentally tough guy. I think in terms of, like, let's say they both had to run forever, like, and they're both the same physical guy, I think mentally Al would just go a little bit further. He'd run before Donald gave up.
Mm-hmm.
I think No, I don't think that. They both can throw fucking kicks from fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
To your head, to your leg, you know what I mean? Al they're both good at jiu-jitsu. I think the X factor is Al's ability to wrestle better than Donald. So let's say they're equal everywhere. Let's say they're equal striking. Let's say they're equal jiu-jitsu. I think Al is a better wrestler, though.
I think Cerrone's got pretty good wrestling, too. But, yeah, I do think Al is definitely the better decorated wrestler. I know Al had a pretty good wrestling career on Long Island. Didn't wrestle in college, went right into MMA. I'm going for Iaquinta.
Samesies.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to know.
What are the odds on that? Probably they gotta be fucking close too.
I think it's even.
Yeah.
They are not on the UFC website. They're not listing the odds. Or they are, and they have that fight even.
Survey says.
What do we got on the betting website?
Cerrone is the favorite. He's plus 110.
Yeah.
Iaquinta is minus 124.
No, the negative's the favorite.
Pardon me. Yes.
So Iaquinta.
Al's the
slightly
favorite.
a favorite.
Wow.
I see that, though. He's number 4 in the world. That Khabib fight probably really rose his stock. And then you got to think, I think a lot of sports bettors or sports bookmakers, they're like casuals or fanboys in a sense. So they like have Conor McGregor on a pedestal.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he beat Conor McGregor.
And then in terms of getting hyped to get ready to fight somebody, Cowboy Cerrone is a fucking superstar. Like there's like few people that are bigger to get ready to fight than Donald Cerrone. He has the most wins ever in UFC history, correct?
Cerrone, yes.
Yeah.
Number
like
one
that's
all
you know
time.
what I mean? Like he's been fighting forever. You know, where like I could see Donald Cerrone being like, this kid ain't on my level. But
I think Al is, though.
well, hang on, I agree. I think it's easier for Al to get ready to fight Donald than it is for Donald to get ready to fight Al.
Okay, I see what you're saying there. So we're both going Al Iaquinta.
See.
All right. We'll be in Miami for our next show. So before we get out of here,
God willing.
hopefully the plane makes it. We don't die on the flight down, because that can happen every now and then. But before we get out of here, are you talking about us, Ant?
Yeah, so I'm going to be on that flight.
No, are you? Same flight? All right. Well, no, we'll make it.
I don't want it to go down. Don't put that out there.
You'll live. You could swim.
Not if the plane crashes.
All right. Before we get out of here, our sponsors, we got to always thank G Fuel. We're in G Fuel Studios. Use code Menace. You guys can get, what did they give you? 10% off? Use code Menace. Go to gfuelenergy.com or gfuel.com. Check them out on social media. Check out movementbjj.com. Our friend Michelino. Be sure to check out the law offices of Michael Postiglione if you guys need a lawyer. He's one of the best in the New York State area. If you guys are trying to sell a house in the New York area, be sure to hit up Joe Romeo. Find him at JRomeo Realtor on Instagram. Be sure to check out our friends Terp House at terphouse.com. Use code MANSHOW. You get 20% off your entire purchase.
Stan, can you fucking use a little enthusiasm like you give a shit?
I'm using mad enthusiasm.
No,
What do
you're
you
not.
mean?
You're like, use a code.
And the New York Fight Exchange, June 1st. Use code MANSHOW for 10% off your tickets.
Because the shit's going to be lit, my dude. See, like that, Stan.
So then why the fuck aren't you reading these things, you idiot?
Because I'm the talent.
No, you're a douche. Exactly, you're the talent. You should be reading these things, but you're a dumbass and you don't know how to read.
You know what you are? You're a bitch.
And then we got to thank our boy Frank at Home Interiors by Anthony Giaramita. Always taking care of us. We went out with Frank last night, smoked some cigars.
I didn't.
Dennis didn't. Me and Ant did.
Because I'm still a fucking athlete.
Oh, what were you about to say? Because I'm not a little bitch. But then you were like, wait, I'll call Ann a bitch. And I only want to call Stan a bitch. No? Mean.
Stan, I'll fucking headbutt you in the face.
He's so mean. He's so mean. angry Puerto Rican friend, Dennis. Well, I enjoyed episode 27, Dennis. Why don't you hit these people with your send-off?
Y'all ready for this? Welp, see you later.
Good show all around, guys. Bing, bing, bang, bang.
You're fired.
You're fired. Oh, no, you're fired.
Press stop streaming.